Hey guys, what's up? Been a while. Apparently I needed to restart my computer to get my microphone to work, but anyway, I wanted to do an annoying enemies tier list, and I don't know why. I just felt like it. So what is this guy? This is like the alien hornet from the Vortex Pillar. And okay, I guess I could read the tiers first. Okay, so this is the overall efficiency of the enemy. So I guess it's in a way, it's like, how good is this enemy at their job? Do they deserve a raise? Does the Moon Lord even work with currency? Who knows? Is he even employing them? Um, but first we got, oh hello, we have a tier of things I actually want to see, or you want to see. And then we have, meh, they're just kind of there, who cares? Minor annoyance, it is what it is. Regular jerk is just a regular annoyance, pretty much. Fuck this guy is I really don't like them. Nuclear hemorrhoid is wow, this guy is really annoying. And then second coming of Hitler Satan is like the worst of the worst. I don't know if anyone will even place up there. Probably the people that give me annoying debuffs and shit. So first, alien hornets, they're kind of just meh. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm doing the Vortex Pillar and I see alien hornets, they're kind of just like the I don't know what to call them. They're like the fodder. They're like the what are they? Like the star cells of this event, because you can just kind of destroy them, and you can wait for them to turn into the queens, and then like all of these guys are just kind of interchangeably non-threatening. Like, because you just farm them to get rid of the shield easier. That's all they are. I don't even. What is this? Is this like the attack from the lunatic cultist? I don't even give a fuck about this. Further to the right will be less annoying. So this, I guess, is the most annoying of the three. Like, these are non-threatening at all. What the fuck is that? That a mac and cheese octopus, bruh? What the fuck is that? If I saw that, I would be excited. Let's be honest. I don't know what this is. Okay, anglerfish. Minor annoyance. The bleed is annoying. They're pretty fast. Low HP though. Angry bones. I would say minor annoyance, but they spawn like freaking like cockroaches. They're everywhere. Dandelions, minor annoyance. Probably more annoying than anglerfish, to be honest, because their projectiles are kind of hard to dodge early game. Once you have a projectile of your own, though, they're not much of an issue. Nimbus are kind of annoying. They're like another minor annoyance, I'd say. Everyone's one-upping each other. But these guys, they don't instantly die early. Early hard mode, these are really annoying. But like, I'm gonna put it a little bit lower, because pretty quickly you get the ability to one-shot them, or like nearly one-shot them. Angry trappers do a lot of damage, and they spawn pretty frequently. Are they more annoying than angry bones? I'd say so. Tumblers are pretty much they're here very early game. Like if you're like just starting a playthrough and you go through the desert biome and there's a sandstorm. I forget if that could even happen anymore. It would be here, but pretty much after you get like a gold broadsword, or like even like silver, maybe even iron tier shit, and you're not bad at the game, I'd say like here. Yeah, not meh. Like, they become meh after like at what point? Like after the dungeon tier items, like you just obliterate them. They're not even a. But I'd say here this would be a more. I don't know the word. Like, he would be here early game, would be here later in the game. So like in the middle. Enamora fungus. They're kind of tanky. They don't really do too much. You only really see them in the above ground mushroom biome, which, if you're making one of those, I mean, at least in my experience, I pretty much just kind of have them there. They're just like cows to milk gold coins from, pretty much. These guys are kind of like the same as Angry Bones, but for the underground antlion biome, or the underground desert biome, because they spawn like crazy. They don't die. I think they might be a little bit tankier. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly. Like, I'm just gonna put them at the exact same for now, because I don't know. These are pretty much as annoying as these, but you have control over spawning them, so it's like not as big of an issue. These are probably slightly more annoying than the Chargers, but they don't spawn as much. So, because the projectile is annoying, but they're less common. These guys as common as these, but also annoying as fuck because they fly. Flying enemies, to be honest, get like huge. They like get a ×2 multiplier on how annoying they are. So you can welcome to the top of regular jerk tier. And this is essentially anglerfish on crack. Fuck this guy. They also make you bleed. They're faster than the anglerfish, and they have more health. Man, I hate them. This guy probably also fuck this guy tier because I don't like having my armor broken. And is this the undead Viking from pre-hard mode, or I'm not sure. This is. I think this is the hard mode enemy. Where is the? I'm not sure. Like I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll get to that. Maybe I'll remember that I'm an idiot later. But for now, I'm just gonna assume this is like, this is the guy in the underground ice biome that you're happy to see. Because if it's the pre-hard mode one, I don't know the difference. Again, in pre-hard mode, you're like, thank God it's not a tohu slime, and in hard mode, you're like, thank God it's not an ice karate tortoise. Like, meh. Like, yeah, about there. Mothron babies. When you first do the solar, or not the solar, what am I calling it? The solar pillar, the solar eclipse. The first time you do it, they're annoying. Afterwards, they're just a minor annoyance. I'd say his mother is a nuclear hemorrhoid, but just the baby is just regular jerk. He's got a little bit of ways to go. When you first do it, he's just as annoying as mother, but I'd say we'll even it to there. Is this black slime or mother slime? These look the exact fucking same. This is like a pixel bigger. I'm going to assume this is the mother slime. I mean, I'm kind of biased because I build a lot underground, so like these are more annoying to me than they'd be for the average player. But I guess this is my tier list, huh? So I'll put it in regular jerk. Probably low regular jerk. Same with black slimes blind the fuck out of you and make it nuclear hemorrhoid. Fuck you. Why does the blindness debuff exist? All it does is make it harder to see. It does nothing but inconvenience you. And that's like worse than, it's like a paper cut compared to an actual injury. Somehow the paper cut hurts 3 times more. These guys are fucking jerk offs. They're so fast. This is like the fastest enemy in the game. And then we have Nuclear Taco. Minor annoyance. Low minor annoyance, because they die in like 1 hit. Betsy. This is a boss. Are bosses odd here? The fuck is this? Is that the sphere thing? There's deer claps. I guess bosses are odd here. I mean, bosses are like, depends on the boss. Betsy's kind of a bitch because she flies around all over the place and is annoying to hit. So yeah, like top of fuck this guy, except it's not a guy. Black Recluse. I would probably put it in regular jerk, but the immobilizing thing is really dumb. More annoying than the armored bones. More annoying than you. Probably more annoying than you. Yeah. This is like the flame ring in the dungeon? Kind of just a minor annoyance, like, more threatening than the bees, I'd say. More threatening than that, and that's about where that stops. Because, like, they're not really a threat to you, but the problem with the dungeon is it whittles you down. And, Blood Crawler. Early game, probably regular jerk or fuck this guy. Pretty much the second you get to, like, dungeon tier stuff, they just become minor annoyances, and after that they're meh. So I'd say like we'll even it out and say like more threatening than bees. Probably more threatening than angry tumblers, and they stop there. This is the blood eel that you fish during hard mode blood moon. I'm not sure. Probably like here. Because it's like a mini boss, but like from what I remember from my playthrough last year, it was just like Wyvern but with extra steps. This is the. Is this a hard mode enemy? I think this might be a hard mode enemy. Because it's not the corrupted goldfish, and nothing spawns pre-hard mode in the water other than corrupted goldfish in the Crimson. But this is like the enemy that is the equivalent of like everybody in the Met tier. Like you are useless. You just like one-shot them. They don't really do anything. The jellies, however, have the dumb electrocute move, which pretty much all electrocute, like, invincibility enemies go at least in low fuck this guy tier. And this is like the Crimson Mummy. What's the difference between this one and the dark one? I'm gonna assume they're pretty much interchangeable. So like, kind of tanky, get movement speed buff when they're low, have like confusion buff or something, or debuff. Maybe like fuck this guy. Like, now that's like when you meet them, and after you get to like past mech bosses, you just start one-shotting them, and they're not really a problem. So maybe like high regular jerk. This is like an enemy that I'm happy to see, to be honest with you, because I play the game from the perspective of someone 100%ing the game. And the banner of this enemy is quite annoying to get. You need to like wait for the Blood Nautilus to spawn them, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass. Blood Zombies, however, the king of regular jerk. This is like, he has high knockback resist, very fast, does high damage. Even later in the game when you just one-shot them, they make a weird noise when you kill them, kind of gross. This guy is like, if this guy graduated from Yale, fuck this guy. Complete nuclear hemorrhoid. All the dungeon enemies are nuclear hemorrhoid, and Bone Lee is their king. God damn, this man is fast. How is he so fast? Look at those muscle tendons. Exactly, he doesn't have them! How he this fast? Couldn't tell you. Welcome to invulnerable electrocute enemy tier. This guy is a blue slime, completely non-threat. This is the Corrupt Desert hard mode sandstorm enemy. It's like the Bone Crusher, whatever, shark thing. Kind of like just regular jerk. I mean, they're more threatening than Mother Slimes. They're more annoying than those. I'd say we need to move this guy over also, and put this guy like about there. Bone Serpents, you're kind of like, oh hello, at least in my experience. Because, like, unless you're in a very specific circumstance, you're happy to see them. They give you 20 silver in normal mode. I actually don't remember what they give in expert mode. Maybe I'm remembering expert mode, but they give a lot of money. I guess I'll put this guy at the top, because if I saw a grilled cheese squid monster coming for me, I'd be pretty... Actually, dude, I just remembered. This is an attack from the Lunatic Cultist. Oh, yeah, you're up here. Next to the other Lunatic Cultist attack. Oh my god, the Lunatic Cultist is such a joke boss. Holy fuck. And then we have... Is this a Queen Slime summon? I don't know tier. I've only fought it in Journey mode when I was invulnerable, because I was in God mode, so I don't really know. I would assume top of Minor Annoyance tier. And Brain of Cthulhu is just kind of regular jerk. Like, all bosses pretty much are going to be the top of whatever tier they're in. If there's a regular enemy in the same tier as a boss that is doing a better job, like, seriously, what is that boss doing? This is a Brain Scrambler? Depends if he's riding his Skutlix, because if you're trying to get the Skutlix Rider banner, which can only be obtained by killing the... I think you have to kill the Rider first, because if you kill the Skutlix first, then it becomes a regular Brain Scrambler. So you want the Skutlix Rider banner, you want to kill this guy. They're kind of uncommon. This is the hardest banner to get from that biome, so I'm putting him about here. No, I'm happier to get that banner than this banner. This was one of the, like, last 15 banners I got. Shut up. I hate animals. This guy, I wish I could see the game. You're basically, yeah, just Black Slime, but more annoying. This guy, kind of just a meathead tank. Walks right through your attacks, does a lot of damage, absorbs a lot of damage. Not too much of a threat, though, other than just being a tank. He's kind of like Goblin Warrior of the Solar Eclipse. So, like, more annoying than all of you. Probably, like, below this. Then again, these are just going to be lower than this guy, I think, because you can destroy the eggs whenever you want. Like, it's not much of a problem. More annoying than that. More annoying than that. Probably about there. Because his tankiness is more annoying than just these guys being invulnerable, and he has no... I don't think he has a debuff. Does he make you bleed? I don't remember. But this guy's debuff is really cancerous. So, uh, all bats, welcome to Second Coming of Hitler Satan. Freaking enemy of the gamer, the flying insectivore. These guys, Chaos Elementals, are they're really good at accessing you. They can just teleport to you. High HP, don't do much damage, drop the best item in the game. Kind of either meh or minor, probably minor annoyance tier. Like, bees are just going to be the bottom of minor annoyance tier. They're just useless, and tumbleweeds to a lesser extent. Probably this guy as well. Probably about there. Like, anglerfish, yeah, the reason anglerfish are so low is because they die like really fast. They have low HP. That's why these guys are so much higher. Like the what is it even called? Arapaima. The Arapaima are higher because they have higher HP. These guys are freaking jerks. They explode in your face. Clingers, annoying as fuck. They light you on fire. But are they more annoying than being stun locked into venom? Probably not. Those guys, probably more annoying because they're fast as fuck. Clowns, I'm kind of happy to see them, to be honest with you. Like, they're more annoying than anybody else. They're probably the most annoying thing in Oh Hello tier, but, like, it's an uncommon enemy. I'm happy to see uncommon enemies. I want all the banners in the game. 3 of them to be exact. This guy is just kind of, like, meh. Yeah, like, there. Like, you want his husk for the red dye. Doesn't really do that much damage. Kind of tanky ultra early game, but after like gold broadsword, they died fairly quickly. Corites are goddamn hemorrhoids. I hate these things. Maybe higher than you. Black slimes, I would like to see. Bone Lee is probably less annoying version of this enemy if I think about it. So he's the top of nuclear hemorrhoid. In fact, look at him. He is a nuclear hemorrhoid. Wow, this guy was like ahead of his time. Happy to see this because it gives you a rare banner. Happy to see this, gives you a rare banner. This guy, now that he doesn't corrupt your shit anymore, like, change his name for one. The corruptor is inaccurate. Inaccurate name, false advertisement. Projectile's still annoying. It's a flying enemy and it has a decent amount of HP, but like, the second you get into hard mode instantly, he's like here. And then you start getting items, and then he quickly falls down the ranks. And I think he's like, yeah, like less annoying than the exploding dickhead. This is the corrupt chest mini boss. Reflecting attacks is annoying. It eats a fuck ton of attacks. Quite a lot of HP. Decent drops. The corrupt drops aren't that good from what I remember, though. Like the Crimson one, you have the sword that shoots Ichor. You have that really fun attack that, or like I don't remember what it's called, but it attacks really fast. Hollowed one's got the Daedalus Stormbow. This one only really has like the Clinger Staff and a hook that I don't use, so like kind of useless drops, at least for me. Where do I put him? Regular jerk, I guess. Kind of like, fuck this guy, I'm thinking, but like, that's only because of how annoying it is to kill early in hard mode. Same with the other hard mode enemies that are kind of like lower on here, like the Corruptor. He's down here because it's only hard to kill at the start of hard mode. Once you get items, it's not too bad. This guy is higher in hard mode because it's only true to like a tiny extent. Is a mini boss. It has a shitload of HP. It reflects attacks. If you use Meow Mirror, you're gonna have a bad time. This is an enemy I'm happy to see. It's like the evil penguin. Gives you a banner that's rare because they're an uncommon enemy. This guy is more annoying than all of them, though. This is the Corrupt Slime, which is just Mother Slime, but faster, has more HP, and spawns in Corruption. Just like one-upped him, I guess. Is he more annoying than all these other guys? Probably like less annoying than Blood Eel and like right there. Crabs are just kind of the fodder enemy of the ocean, and they're useful for wire contraptions, so like more threatening than a blue slime. Are they more threatening than those shitty blood piranha things? They're about the same. Like, I think these are pretty interchangeable. This guy can at least home in on your Y coordinate, while crabs are slow and stuck on the ground. Crawdad. These do a lot of damage They're pretty slow, and they are susceptible to high knockback attacks, but they're still decently annoying. I'd say minor annoyance. Like, I'd say slightly less threatening than this guy, because this guy climbs on the walls. This guy being the blood crawler. The blood crawler is more annoying because it climbs on walls while the crawdad's stuck on the ground. And Crawltipede, I think, is the most annoying non-bat enemy, pretty much. I think that there's one thing more annoying than the bat, and I mean, we'll get to it, but Crawltipede is just like, you can't go in the air or you're getting fucked. And if you're on the ground, your movement options are limited, and the nuclear hemorrhoid incarnate will come and shoot at you. And the other guy is going to reflect your attacks, and it's just a frustrating event. Mostly because of this guy, because you can't go in the air or he beats your ass. And he's low coming of Hitler Satan tier because you at least get a rare banner from killing him. Well, not rare if you do a lot of events. So it's like, it's not really, doesn't really salvage how annoying it is. The water guy, he's like the solar eclipse water enemy. What is his name? He's like the creature from the black toilet or something. I don't really have water in my arenas, so they kind of just seem like tougher zombies. They're not really, like, minor annoyance, maybe? Meh. Probably like meh. Like high meh. Yeah, they don't really do anything. This is Brain of Cthulhu summon. These are kind of annoying. Like, the actual Brain of Cthulhu himself is not as annoying as these, so, like, you're just better than your master. They have debuffs in Expert Mode Plus. It's just, they fly everywhere. Easily dealt with, but so is him. They're just kind of both about the same, but that's slightly more annoying. Chimeras are pretty annoying, but, like, not especially. They die pretty fast. They're pretty invalidated. They're invalidated pretty quickly. Crimson Slimes are just less annoying versions of the actual, like, the Corruption Slimes. I think this is a Tohu Slime, if I remember correctly, which maybe I should put him higher. I just don't have the experience to rank it, I don't think. Happy to see this. These guys are all kind of just fodder, except for this guy. He kind of does damage. Maybe like this. I'm happy to see all of the like weapons that spawn in the underground Hollowed Crimson Corruption, because those have rare banners, and some of them drop nasers. I forget which one. Might be all three. This guy is just that guy, but less annoying slightly because he has better drops. This looks like the Tohu Slime. Like, if this does not, this looks like it would taste like strawberry or something. This guy looks like it would taste like pain. So I'm going to put him above him. Above him. Probably like there. Tohu Slimes are annoying. The ones that the bosses spawn are not that threatening. Because you usually, when you're fighting bosses, have a good arsenal of weapons to deal with ranged offense. Like a water bolt at the very least, and this is in hard mode, so you probably have like a laser rifle at the least, probably a mega shark. Probably other cool shit, I don't remember. Like, I haven't been in hard mode in over a year. This is the Crystal Crasher or Crusher. This is the Hollow Desert Sandstorm version of this thing. So you guys can all just hang out over there. You're reskinned. This guy's kind of oh hello tier. What is the one in this tier I'm the happiest to see? Probably this. Followed by the money. Do I care more about... This one is there, I think. Because these are the dungeon guards that you kill to spawn the cultist. And if you kill 50 of them, you get a banner for them. This is one of the hardest banners to get in the game. Not because it's necessarily hard, but because it's fucking tedious. Because you can only kill 2 of them, I think. And then the 2 guys praying to the icon. And then it spawns the Lunatic Cultist, and after you kill him, you have to fight all 4 of the Celestial Pillars and the Moon Lord before more spawn. So you can only, like, get a few kills. So they're kind of like... And they don't really do much to you. Like, they're kind of just skeleton archers, pretty much. But since you're later in hard mode, it's not much of a problem to kill them. They're just things that exist to spawn the Lunatic Cultist boss. But I put them here because I want their banner. This guy gives you a lot of money. These guys give good banners, but yeah, I agree with that. I'd say these banners are more useful. The penguin is probably the least common. This guy, I mean, I'm happy to see it because I want a Nazer, but the second you get the Nazer, you don't really care anymore. And also, they have the worst debuff in the game, pretty much. Curse is a broken debuff. You can't attack if you're cursed. So probably, like, fuck this guy. More annoying than that. More annoying than them. Probably there, I'd say. Because this guy is, like, in the event is tanky as fuck. This guy dies pretty fast, at least. This guy is kind of just like, welcome to weird beetle tier. You are just the bones enemy, but more annoying. This guy is just kind of a minor annoyance, in my experience at least. When I was trying to get all the items in the game, getting the banners from his skeletons he spawns put him in oh hello tier. But if you fight him earlier in the game, like he's like the boss of the old one's army, so he'd be in like jerk tier. So like I guess in the middle, like here, minor annoyance tier. I don't know what the difference is between the zombies. I assume, or the mummies. I assume they're pretty similar. We got the deadly sphere. They die pretty fast. They drop good items. Like that summoning thing is. I think there's minor annoyance. Probably like there. I don't remember what this enemy does. So like we'll put it there. Demon Eye. That's hard to rank because how annoying they are at the start of the game is in complete opposition to how non-threatening they are at all. One bit. Once you have like Skeletron plus shit. Like Terragrim kills it in like 5 hits. Waterbolt destroys it in like 5 or 6 hits. Early game, these things will one-shot you. So like earlier in the game, I'd say like the second you start the game, these are in like nuclear hemorrhoid tier. But the second you get to like gold items, they become regular jerk, and then the second you get to like Skeletron items, they become minor annoyance, like right there. And then any further than that, and they're just meh, like blue slime tier. But like, I feel like we need to like put it in the middle. We need to like average all this shit. So like, what's between meh and fuck this guy? I guess regular jerk. Demon guys. Those dudes, they have the stupid blindness debuff, I'm pretty sure. They do a lot more damage, so I'd say just, like, black slime on crack. Black slimes are more annoying, though, because you don't see demons as often. They're, like, less common, so you're... But, like, their commonality shouldn't be a ranking factor, I think. Like, when he shows up, is he more annoying? Yes. Derplings, these things are annoying as fuck because they spawn very frequently. Their knockback resistance is really high. They have a lot of HP. Probably like below these chests, I'd say. And yeah, he beats a boss because that boss is pre-hard mode and he is hard mode. These are the desert spirits that spawn in underground desert corruption. They spawn the like fireballs everywhere if you don't deal with them quickly. Probably the same annoyance as the Antlion Charger, but like more because it does more. He's more of a threat. Does more damage. Is this Eater of Worlds? What are you? Is this alphabetical? This Diabolist, Digger. Eater of Worlds doesn't begin with a D, and E is after. Wait, what? Giant tortoise, or the golem. Am I an idiot? Is this like the Devourer? This is Devourer. Okay, yeah. That has to be Devourer. This is Eater of Worlds. Like, because it's after Eater of Souls. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is Devourer. This is the pre-hard mode corruption worm. Like the instant you start the game, these are in nuclear hemorrhoid tier because they're like unfightable. But the second you get like gold tier items, they become just like high regular jerk, and then pretty quickly after that, they're just they're like here or something. So like the middle of that would be They're just a more annoying Demon Eye. So like put it there. Probably like below Corruptor, because that just looks weird putting him above Corruptor. Diabolus, these guys are always annoying. Fuck this guy. Um, Probably like there, because to be honest with you, because every time you hit them, they teleport. You can't just stun lock them and kill them. You can't deal with them like that. They wall hacks you with fire attacks that are AOE explosions that do a lot of damage and put you on fire. They're just annoying. I hate them. Fuck this guy. Diggers and giant worms, pretty interchangeable. They're kind of just like regular jerk tier whenever you see them. There's not really a point when they're threatening. They have low HP. They're the weakest worms in the game. And then in hard mode, the giant diggers are already outclassed by like Knight's Edge. So just kind of like minor annoyance, I guess. These are like I don't remember what they're called, but they're the solar what is it called? The solar tower, like the solar event. Celestial solar tower enemies that are the fodder enemies of that tier. That's like kind of like oh hello tier in a way, just because all of the other enemies in that event are so annoying that whenever you see them, you're like, ah, thank God this guy is not a dickhead. He's still a jerk, but like he's just kind of the minor annoyance of that event, if I'm being honest with you. Like everybody else in that tier is just like you're sitting around the table at the saloon, all the villains like on the wanted posters. This guy's just kind of like wanted for stealing a chocolate bar, you know? This is Draken. He spawns in the Old One's army. Pretty tanky, pretty annoying. If you have the items to deal with him, he's not threatening at all. He's just minor annoyance tier, even meh. But like, if you cannot deal with him, he's a nuclear hemorrhoid. So I guess just regular jerk. Because, like, yeah, there's such a variance to how annoying he is. What the fuck is this guy? Oh, this is the thing that those guys ride. I never, like, saw that by itself. Huh. This is just kind of this guy, but with a ranged attack. So, yeah, you're another fodder enemy. And this guy's only higher than both of them because he has more HP, as he is a combination of two. This is a rare enemy. This is Dr. Bones. You're happy to see him every time. Probably happier to see him than I am any of those guys. Happier than that. Like, between, like, uncommon enemy, but, like, controllable, because you can, like, slap them down and put Vile Powder on them to get these banners easier. This guy gives you a lot of money. These guys you can't really control the spawn of. Like, you can put a water candle and pray. This is an enemy that is a mini-boss. This is Dread Nautilus. You fish him in the hard mode, not Crimson. Any biome. Hard mode Blood Moon. More annoying than the Blood Eel. More annoying than him. He's pretty much the Brain of Cthulhu at hard mode. Is he more annoying than... Yeah, I think he's like here. Maybe even here. Like, fuck this guy. But I wouldn't put him in fuck this guy because he drops good stuff. And he also spawns these, which are enemy you need a banner from. So I would say regular jerk. Because he's just a mimic that flies everywhere and is annoying to hit. At least he doesn't reflect your attacks, but he's still annoying. Like you're trying to fish for cool shit, and he just spawns. That's kind of annoying, right? This is the Hollowed Ghoul. I don't remember the exact name. Starstruck Ghoul, some shit. But he spawns in Hollowed Underground Desert. Specifically the Antline biome, I believe. So this is kind of the fodder enemy of that biome. Doesn't really do much. Probably more annoying than the, what is this guy even called? Chaos Elemental. Because Chaos Elemental, every time you see him, you're like, router to score? More threatening than those two, less threatening than that. Okay. Like, there's a certain threat level that goes into this list, but it's mostly just annoyance. Like, their threat makes them annoying, if that makes sense. So this is essentially this guy, but more annoying, because he's a flying enemy. He's very slow, though, and he's less tanky. And you can kind of deal with him with high knockback stuff like spears and stuff. Dr. Manfly is this guy, but more annoying because he has a ranged attack. He dies fast. That ranged attack does a lot of damage. Is really annoying. I don't like ranged attacks. Duke Fishron's is a freaking Duke dickhead. Like, I would say before they made him enrage outside the ocean biome and in expert mode make him have an unbalanced third phase that is just cancer to play against. He was all right. I liked that boss. It was actually a lot of fun to learn his patterns and then like run around the whole map and like kill him with the mini shark and shit. Now it's just like no fun allowed. We're Relogic. Copyright 2011. Fuck you. So like put him in the top of fuck this guy because I hate his third phase. Dune Splicer. This is the humongous underground antlion biome as well as sandstorm enemy. It's like a gigantic worm the size of the Eater of Worlds, but it dies with one hit if its HP reaches 0 instead of splitting up. They're pretty annoying. Probably like here? Like less annoying than these for sure. More annoying than yeah, I'd say that's perfect. Because it's more annoying than a Derpling. They're very fast too. Dungeon Guardian. Because Skeletron, remember, starts with an S. We're in D. Skeletron's down here. It's kind of hard to tell the difference since it's the exact same sprite. Dungeon Guardian, I mean, you could put it in Nuclear Hemorrhoid, I guess, if you like are a new player, but I find it kind of feel like he's just a minor annoyance, like even less than the B. It's just only annoying to kill him to get this stupid. He doesn't have a banner, thank God. It's just you want the dungeon key. And it takes forever to kill him. That's the only problem. Dungeon Slime, you're like, hello. Thank you very much. Thanks for the key. Yeah, probably. Then again, after you open all the chests, the keys just kind of clutter your inventory and they're useless. I'll put it here below the hammers and the swords or whatever. Here's another one of those, by the way. This one probably looks the coolest, so I'll put him in the top. Actually, cooler, that'd be the other way, like, because this is more left is more annoying. Probably this one. Because red is my second favorite color. Yeah, I wish keys did more. Dungeon spirits are annoying. I believe they're immune to knockback. I might be misremembering, but they're kind of just jerks. They spawn and smack you. Kind of like that. Maybe. I think this guy could go down. Honestly. Maybe these two can. Maybe the mummies can go down as well. It's like they're not that bad. You just kind of like kite them. They have no ranged attacks. Eaters of Souls are. You would think I'd put them by like the Chimera since it's the exact same enemy, but Eater of Souls are more annoying because they spawn pretty much exclusively. So you're just gonna be like dealing with a swarm of them. Eater of Worlds. I don't like Eater of Worlds might be one of my like the tamest bosses. Like even in Master Mode or Expert Mode or whatever, you kind of just build an arena. Don't cause them to split up until you absolutely need them to, and then just kind of, yeah, deal with it from there. Elf Archers, I mean, you're a ranged attacker, so you're a minor annoyance at the very least. Probably less annoying than like Nimbus Cloud, I don't know. These guys, on the other hand, are essentially just as tanky as the freaking Blood Butcher from the Solar Eclipse, but with a goddamn machine gun. Fuck this guy. Where am I putting him? Hey, there's literally a tier called that. Answer my own question. He's literally already in there. So more annoying than you, more annoying than you, more annoying than you, more annoying than you. That guy's fast. Who cares? Probably there. At least he's not snaring me and causing me to take venom damage. How do I rank this? Because like I've only ever fought it in God mode, and I don't really care. Probably like next to this, just because like I don't have the perspective. Like I can make a tier below oh hello and just put stuff as like don't have the experience to rank, but like let's think about this. Realistically, probably like here. Like just looking at what its attacks do. Like if I could be hit by these, yeah, that sounds like it'd be annoying. If they one-shot me, probably here. Because she one-shots you the day, and I would need to get every item in the game, generally, when I play this game. Probably there, yeah. Maybe Nuclear Hemorrhoid, I don't know. I'd probably put her in Nuclear Hemorrhoid if I was worse at the game, but, like, I feel like I just would need to try again a few times. This is... What the fuck is that? It's like my face when I see, like, cookies. Is that an Old One's Army enemy? It's like a fodder Old One's Army enemy. Don't really care about you. probably ahead of the 3 like joke enemies. Same with him, it's like interchangeable. Those guys, but he throws a spear. Yeah, it's like there. Because this guy is like only more annoying than everybody below him, the alien larvae, because he can turn into other shit if you don't kill him instantly. This thing is kind of like oh hello from my experience in journey mode, because his banner is kind of uncommon, but like, yeah. I mean, this is my tier list, right? This is like the wyvern enemy. This is probably the most annoying enemy other than Betsy. So where's Betsy? Betsy, but like less annoying, less annoying, less annoying, less annoying. Like lower than all you, like there. I'd say I'm more annoyed by invulnerable enemies that electrocute me than by the wyvern enemies in the old one's army. This guy is the what the fuck is his name? The Everscream. Pretty much the Morningwood, but more annoying. Because the Morningwood is easier to dodge. So I kind of feel like fuck this guy tier. This is I don't remember his name, but he's the nebula dog thing that spawns during the pillar. It shoots a projectile that is like the projectile is so hard to see is the only reason I think this guy should go higher, because the background during the nebula pillar is purple, the same color as the enemy and his projectile. His projectile blends in with the background. And it's like, yeah. Well, fuck you. Yeah, go up there. Eye Cthulhu, minor annoyance. Yeah, pretty accurate. Izor, same shit. It's just like an enemy that shoots projectiles. Like, who cares? It doesn't do that much damage. You kind of want his drops. Face monster, I am mind blown about. Like, where do I put him? I feel like this is another early game, or like another like pre-hard mode enemy that has a very big range of places it could go. Because like, if you fight it past past dungeon, he's like here. But start of the game, it's like here. What's in the middle? Maybe like minor annoyance. Yeah. Move it around a little bit. I feel like they're more annoying than the spheres. Like, you're happier to see this. You're happy to see the worm dying one hit. This guy's dying one hit too, but like, they make a dumb noise. It's like, rah, or whatever. Fuck.
Bro, what the fuck was that? I have to use my webcam microphone now? My freaking headset microphone just made like a dumb noise, like doo 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 doo, and then just turned off. Are you kidding me? Why is my microphone being stupid? Hello?
Microphone. Oh, hey, it works. What happened? How do I stop that from occurring? I don't know what just happened. Like, what? Do I have to keep my headset plugged in? It's a Bluetooth headset. I have no idea. Anyway, imp enemy that shoots fireballs in hell? Pretty annoying. It's like the Diabolist of pre-hard mode. I'd say minor annoyance. They're not that bad. Like, they die pretty fast. They drop a rare item. Their attack, you can destroy their attack with a weapon. I'd say not that bad. This is just another one of those like shark enemies that spawn in the sandstorm, but for Crimson. Floaty Gross, pretty annoying, but they die fast and they're can't really hit. They can't really hit you if you have a high knockback weapon, which usually you do by the time you see them. Unless you're in early hard mode, but even then, Knight's Edge, you can deal with it pretty quickly unless it has backup. Where in Minor Annoyance is the question? Probably like there. More annoying than this guy because at least it comes through the wall and fucks with you. This is the Flacco. My favorite podcast. Not really. Joe Rogan's better. Let's see. Where do I put him? Probably just Minor Annoyance tier again. This is like no more threatening than a hornet or like a bee. It's spawned by the queen, the ice queen. It's just kind of an attack essentially with an HP bar. This is the what is it even called? Stardust. This is the Stardust Pillar squid enemy that charges up 3 attacks and shoots them at you, and if it dies, it shoots all 3. The most annoying enemy for sure in the Stardust Pillar, but the Stardust Pillar is not that bad. I'd say not even like Dungeon Spirit tier. Like, not too bad. Stardust Pillar, I could do that all day. Easy. And we got Flying Dutchman. I'm going to quickly check if my microphone is correct. Yeah, okay, I'm not still talking through the webcam. Dutchman's I'm happy to see, to be honest. Like, probably here or here. Maybe even here. Like, because they give you a trophy if you kill them. And they spawn pirates, which could possibly give you the coin gun. Which, I'm just happy to see it, to be honest with you. Flying Fish, bottom of maybe Minor Annoyance. Like, early game, like here or like middle. And that's essentially a sad thing to say, because, like, it's a flying enemy, so it should be more annoying. But the second you spawn in, you can already kill it in, like, 10, 15 hits with a pickaxe. Like, they have no HP. So, like, I feel like you're just the top of these fodder enemies. You're just the king of the useless. It's Flying Snake, however, flying enemy that actually has a lot of HP, does a lot of damage. So, probably like right below the Derpling. Is Dune Splicer really that high? Yeah, I guess it is, because they're fast as fuck and have a lot of HP. Frankenstein, fodder enemy, but for the Solar Eclipse, so it's just put it next to the other fodder enemies for the Solar Pillar, but like a little bit lower, because he's weaker. I feel like this guy should be lower. Bruh. Like, I guess it's like how strong the enemy is. Why the fuck is Demon Eye so high? It dies so fast. But, like, this is also more annoying than, like, difficult to kill. Difficulty to kill is, like, 25% efficient, while how annoying they are is 125% efficient. So, like, they're ranked based on how strong they are, sure, but more valuable is how annoying they are. Okay. This guy, fodder enemy like the Frankenstein, very annoying, though. Very small, hard to hit. Jumps into your face. Jerk. Don't like him. Probably there. I'd say they annoy me more than the Angry Bones, though, if I think about it. Getting all mixed up here. Maybe like right below Blood Eel? Maybe higher than Blood Eel. They're more annoying than that. Less annoying than these, I think, because these things are like impossible to stop. Well, this guy you can kind of like take care of quickly. These guys are kind of oh hello tier. Like in most of my playthroughs, I'm trying to get the 3 Eskimo vanity pieces. Technically, they're armor now. They give you armor, which is weird. And then you want another 3 so you can get the pink one. So I'm happy to see. You are more annoying than pretty much everyone else on here. Even these things, they can't even attack you if you just keep hitting them. This is just this is a zombie enemy, so it's less threatening than these 3. Because these 2 are hard mode enemies, and this is a hard mode boss, kind of. Fungi Bulb. Because this is a frozen zombie. Fungi Bulb. There's another bulb. I thought there was another bulb. I guess it's this one. This is the hard mode one that shoots shit at you. That one's the more annoying one. This one is just kind of annoying because it ruins AFK farms in the mushroom biome. It spawns above ground for sure. I forget if it spawns below ground. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Minor Annoyance because it stops your farms, but pretty much consistently, this is a meh enemy. Doesn't really hurt that much. It's weaker than a Snatcher, I think. Like there. Don't really care that much. Fungo Fish, another invulnerable dickhead enemy. This is a hard mode um, mushroom biome enemy that spawns in water. Where's the other jellyfish? Right here. In fuck this guy tier. Probably higher than even the cursed enemy because this thing has a lot of HP. I guess not really, because it's like it's just as strong as this one, but reskin pretty much. Gastropods, they're pretty damn annoying. That stupid laser. Even if you dodge all of them, it makes a really loud noise constantly. If there's a bunch of them on screen, it's gonna sound like a stormtrooper battle. Regular jerk somewhere. How annoying they are, not like how hard they are to kill, because you can kill them fairly easily. More annoying. It's just more annoying than the Dark Caster. More annoying than this. Probably like there. I think. I'm less annoyed by the Gastropod than I am by the Antlion Swarmer. Ghost kind of just meh. Who really cares? More threatening than all these other fodder enemies. But they still they die fast. They don't really do too much. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. And we have the regular one. Welcome to your friend. You guys can be pals next to each other. Bat enemy. Go fuck yourself. This guy is the cursed one, but with a projectile. He can't even use it, though, if you keep hitting him. Even if he's tankier, you still just take care of him fairly easily. It looks like this one was drawn in, like, 2010, and this one was drawn 2020. Even though this was the updated sprite, they used to look worse, which is strange. Bat enemy. Issue, though, reason the bat enemies are so annoying is because they don't take up a lot of spawn slots. While the flying fox is in the underground jungle biome. I think the surface as well. And they take up an entire spawn slot because it's a bigger enemy. So while there can be like 20 bats on screen, there can only be like 10 or, I mean, it depends on the biome. I forget how many slots are available in the underground jungle. It's a lot. I don't remember exactly how many though. But more jungle bats could spawn than flying foxes, if that makes sense. So probably as annoying as the elf arch, not as annoying as this guy. This fucking guy's machine gun is a pain in the ass. So like there. These guys spawn like crazy is their main issue. Like all of your Pokemon complains about Zubats and Mount Moon. I feel for you. I know exactly what you mean. This is the hard mode version of this guy. Where did he go? It's over here. Shoots a projectile, pretty tanky, does a lot of damage. Probably like there. Maybe like there. And this is Giant Shelly. Cavern enemy has a chance to not even be able to spawn in your world, which is probably the most annoying thing. Because if you want every banner in the game, you need to go to different worlds. What the fuck? How does that work with the bestiary? How do you even... I almost said bestiality. How do you even get that to spawn? I don't know. Makes an annoying sound. Pretty high knockback resist, but can't really attack you quickly, at least. But if you're not paying attention to him in a dark area, he'll just kind of surprise you. Kind of just a regular jerk. Yeah, like there. Giant Tortoise, that guy, but insane. A ton of HP, can do 200 damage in one hit. Probably only higher than Dune Splicer because it does so much damage if it hits you. Like, they're about as tanky as each other. I think Giant Tortoise is tankier. Does 200 damage if it hits you. Oh, there is a giant. Why is this different? This is the same enemy. Okay. Where did I put the other one? Pretty low, I thought. Where? There. It's pretty much this guy, but yeah, like same spot, just like slightly less annoying. This guy is the Martian Giga Zapper. Why do I remember the names of all? I guess that's what happens when you farm for conduit plating for 8 months in 2016. Actually, it was like several years. Let's see. Where is he? That can't be the. I guess it's just called Giga Zapper. It's not Martian Giga Zapper because it's by goblins. Hmm. Well, what I do know is wherever I put the elf enemy. I guess I didn't put the elf anywhere. Anyway, that. I didn't put this guy anywhere because he's way down here. I haven't put him anywhere yet. I just saw this guy's eye. Oh my god. This dog looks so wholesome next to this freaking beast. Where do I put this bastard, dude? Probably the same place as the archer because it's another ranged attacker. Where did I put the archer? There. It's the archer, dude. But he gets a shield, I think. Yeah, this is the guy that gets the shield. This is Martian Officer, I thought. No, no, no. It can't be Martian Officer because it's in G. It has to be Giga Zapper. Yeah, he's the essentially Martian Officer, except he doesn't get his shield. I'm pretty sure is what it is. Projectiles annoying. This guy, you're happy to see when he's writing that. I guess it's the Skutlix writer has his own slot, doesn't he? There's a golem. I want to confirm if the Skutlix has its own spot. This is Tim. Do. Where's Skutlix Rider? Is that a thing that exists? This squid. Slime. This ice slime. Spasmatasm. There's a lot of S's. Queen slime. Where the fuck? Maybe they don't have Skutlix Rider. Yeah. Yeah, here's what I was thinking of. This is the pre-hard mode one. I knew it. Put him there, and we'll move this guy. He breaks your armor, I'm pretty sure. He's just the, where's the other one? Fuck this guy tier, probably. Yeah, right here. If he breaks your armor here, if he doesn't, I don't remember. So, like, I'm not looking it up. I'm lazy. Probably, like, here if he doesn't break your armor, and here if he does. Although I think he has more HP. This guy is wherever I put him before. I don't remember where I put him before. Probably face monster, but like more annoying. Gingerbread man, pretty much fodder enemy that is kind of tanky. Stronger than the goblins though. Is he more annoying than Anamora Fungus? Yeah. Anamora Fungus at least gives you a bunch of money. Those attacks from the cultists are a joke. Those guys... either before or after this. The goblin guy right here throws a spear. This guy just kind of walks at you. Probably like there. At least he does a lot of damage, but like... come on. You're just destroying the shit out of these and like... waiting for the actual annoying waves. And the archer guys you hate. This guy is oh hello tier. Like, probably the enemy so far that I am happiest to see. Then again, I need to reevaluate this because I am extremely happy to see Dr. Bones because Dr. Bones is quite rare. These guys you can kind of get to spawn whenever you want, depending on your game knowledge. All the goblins are fucking cancer. I hate all of you because like they're just an auto scroller that have no real purpose. And then hard mode, at least this guy spawns, so you can kind of like get some cool items. Before hard mode though, all of you are cancer, which is just you're only fuck this guy. You're top of fuck this guy tier. Maybe even nuclear hemorrhoid. I mean, depends on the day. I think. Like if I'm in a bad mood, I'll put him in nuclear hemorrhoid. But I think if I'm being honest, they're actually just an auto scroller. It just makes me mad. It doesn't piss me off. While being blinded, swarmed by high HP enemies that break your armor, getting fucking roundhouse flurry kicked while the guy goes, "Hah!" Like, you're annoying. This guy is an actual hemorrhoid. Like, those enemies are more annoying. This just makes me like, why am I playing this? It just makes me wonder why I'm playing the game. It doesn't make me like contemplate life. And this guy is actually less annoying than those. Because when you see him, you're like, oh, cool. Better drops. Maybe even lower. I mean, his attack isn't that bad. Depends how weak you are. Like, I'd still say that high, because those enemies he spawns are annoying. Like, if you have low DPS, the boss takes forever and moves around, kind of hard to hit. Yeah, that's fair. Goblin. Golem. Where do I put the golem? Probably high in here. He does a pretty good job Generally not that annoying, but in above expert mode, I could see him being very annoying. But I play expert mode generally. Like there, like he's not that bad. Just kind of, he's just like a guy I farm because he's easy to kill. Granite elementals are minor annoyance if they didn't flood your inventory with granite you don't want. So there, or like depends. I mean, because I actually want the granite, so I'd say here if you don't want the granite and just kind of like fuck off. They come through the wall and they're invincible half the time. And they take forever to kill. Unless you're lucky and you are strong enough, then you can one-shot them before they become invincible. And then at the end of it, they fill your inventory with stuff you don't want. At least I want the granite, so I'd put it there. If you don't want the granite, I'd move him up 2 spots. This guy is essentially tankier version of the granite elemental. I don't care if he doesn't come through the wall. Him being invulnerable just wastes my goddamn life. I don't need your shit. Like in fact, fuck this guy tier. Otherwise, like less annoying than these, because at least he doesn't electrocute you when you hit him. Welcome to. I think this might be the highest damage one. I'm not sure. I'll put it by the blue, just above blue, below the crimson one, just because I don't remember. This one, Jungle Slime. The fuck is this one called? Oh, this is a gray. Like the gray one. I don't remember what it's called, but he just kind of walks at you. It's like the least threatening of all of them. So like, worse gingerbread men. Jungle Slime, I'm freaking putting him in like Bone Serpent tier because like green slimes give you so much money for no good reason. These things give you like 20 silver, and I have no idea why. Like it's so easy to kill. They don't have any projectile. They just kind of hop at you. They're not too tanky. This is just another mimic. Which one has the best drops? Probably Crimson one. I only say that because I don't use Deadless Stormbow. You could put this lower if you like Deadless Stormbow. Harpy is the single most annoying enemy in the game. I said it. They fucking spawn like flies. They're even worse than bats because they literally steal every spawn slot. Above normal mode, they hurt like a bitch. Their chicken nuggets are kind of alright. I fucking hate them. I hate them. These are the actual second coming of Hitler Satan. I fucking hate these things with a passion. They're the only enemy in this game, other than bats, that I hate. Like, genuinely. I genuinely hate harpies with my entire being. I feel strong feelings against harpies from this game. I fucking hate them so much. Ah! Okay. This guy is pretty damn annoying. Because he has a lot of HP, he moves around, ignores knockback. I think if he, like, fought you and just kind of, like, hung out and tried to battle you, I'd be more inclined to put him in, like, regular jerk tier. But I'm putting him in fuck this guy tier. Probably, like there. Just because he's so tanky and he runs away half the time. Because like enemies, if they can't reach you, and they're on platforms with his AI, I guess his AI, if he's on top of a platform, he just jumps and runs in a straight line until he hits a wall. So like you want his items, you have to like chase him down. I think it also drops a banner. Fuck you. I hate you. I don't hate you like I say I hate you kind of ironically. I just like don't like him. The only enemy I actually hate is the Harpy tier. There should be like a separate tier above Hitler Satan. It's like Harpy tier. Flying enemy that I don't really care about. Complete fodder. This guy is nuclear hemorrhoid, but like more accurate because he's this guy, but he's on fire. What's more annoying, being on on fire or having your armor broken? On fire, because at least you have an item that negates armor breaking. There's no on fire removal. I am like dying, so I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Okay, we have another bat enemy. Probably low coming of Hitler Satan, because the fire bat, like the bats that spawn in hell, by then you're able to like destroy them no problem. And their spawns are kind of like, I don't know why this seems like it's the truth, but I feel like these don't spawn as often in hell as cave bats spawn in caves, like, or jungle bats spawn in the jungle. Jungle bats might be the most annoying bat, but it kind of depends what biome you spend your time in. Like, I spend a lot of time building in cave biomes or cave cavern layer, so like I see a lot of bats, and these guys are just kind of interchangeable. This is the hard mode one of this, so it's just that but stronger. Hellhounds, pretty sure these are just the freaking horseman guy but smaller. A lot of HP. Ignore knockback. Yeah. This guy makes a weird noise. Is kind of strong, I guess. Probably just, he's like the easier blood heal, I feel like. I'm going to be able to rank these so much better once I've not played only against these enemies in God mode. Herpling is Derpling, but more annoying. Because it's faster, and its movements are more erratic. Probably more annoying than Dune Splicer. Like, its movements are just that weird. This guy's a jerk. Freaking throws shit at you. How annoying is he? More annoying than that. More annoying than that. To be honest, more annoying than that. Maybe even over here somewhere. Like, because this guy's attack you can at least destroy. This guy's attack, it comes fast and furious. And it's like, he throws them so quickly. You have to be on his face, or he beats you up. It's so annoying. We've got Hop and Jack. This guy's kind of just meh. It's like the hard mode blue slime pretty much during Halloween. Yeah. Why is this guy so high? I'd say maybe like one lower, because the queen is quite strong. Yeah. I think I was just underrating how strong the alien queen is. Hornets, fuck these things. Depending on what kind of jungle biome you have, you will see a firing squad shooting at you that poison you. And before you can remove poison, you are just going to be finding yourself poisoned for 20 seconds constantly. Oh my god, they're annoying. Where do I put them? Fuck this guy. Yeah. Because it's just all the annoyance of the Eater of Souls / Chimera, but it also shoots projectiles that poison you. This guy, pretty annoying, but you can deal with him kind of easily. The invulnerability from the Granite Golem is pretty annoying, but like the Hornet AI might just make this more annoying than that too, because their AI is really weird in bigger rooms. Unless you're fighting in an enclosed space, the Hornet will just like fly straight up and like shoot at you as it flees away. It kind of just looks like somebody shooting over their shoulder as they run from you, which is just annoying as fuck. So I might even just put it there. Like, you guys I can kind of deal with you. This guy just kind of shoots, and it's random when he shoots. There's no pattern. Yeah. Fuck this guy. He's really high up. Ice bats. Not too bad. To be honest, I think the ice bat is like, when I see the wait, the ice bat should in all, like, by my own logic, be here, but it's made less annoying by how annoying everything else in the same biome as it is. Because the ice tohu slimes are the worst. Flinxes are annoying as fuck because you hit them once, they go flying. You can't really combo them. Oh, and all of them slow. At least this thing you kill like fast. Those other things are so annoying. I guess that's the other reason the Demon Eye, wherever that is, yeah. Like, Demon Eye is this high because early game you can't really combo it because it flies away. It just gives zombies more time to come in and close you. I feel like you aren't even that bad. Like, just because the biome it spawns in are like, it's less annoying than all this shit too. Maybe just like top of fuck this guy tier, like You're not even that bad. Oh my god. Oh, where is it? Oh my god. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, but like these might be the two most annoying enemies in the game, like other than Harpy, I guess. Yeah, fuck Harpies. This is a real good question though. I hate Harpies, but I also don't like being slowed for fucking 30 or 40 seconds, I forget which, or being poisoned for 30 seconds or whatever it is. I think it's 40 seconds. I actually like feel feelings when I fight these enemies. It's just like, sure, once you've fought them enough times, you can kind of like, all right, this guy's pattern. I can like duck under his attack and hit him before he shoots another attack because they can't attack if they're in hit stun. But they're a ranged attacker that spam attacks everywhere, and if you don't have knockback resist, you can't really get in on them unless you run away again and try to bait out another attack and like dodge below it. Like there's no not really a convenient way to fight this enemy other than that. And ice slimes, their attack doesn't poison you, but the slow is almost worse, and their projectile is harder to dodge, not easier to dodge, because the jungle slime's projectile has it's lighter, so it goes up in the air and comes down slower. The ice slime's attack is heavier, so it like when it shoots a barrage of 5 shots straight up, they come back down and kind of just create a like barrier of safety for it. Oh my god. But the poison, I think they're about the same just because this poison is so crippling. Like the slow is annoying, but it doesn't kill you. This poison, 40-second poison. That's horrifying. Oh my god, they're annoying. But I think they're less annoying than the harpy though, because harpies are like they just flood the screen. They flood the screen, shoot projectiles, get in your face. They're just the most annoying enemy. It's like the perfect storm of annoyance. These things are just yuck. They're yuck, and I really don't like them, but I don't hate them. Ice Elemental. I kind of wish that he put the mimics separately, because each mimic, even though they're the exact same enemy, are less or more annoying depending on the biome you find them in. Where do I put the ice elemental? The projectile is really bad to get hit by, but it's pretty slow. Like there, I guess? Like this guy's more annoying, I'd say. This guy is a bitch. The ice golem, his attack can freeze you. It's very fast, and he's pretty much he negates some or pretty much all knockback, but not all of it. More annoying than Dread Nautilus. More annoying than Golem. I think he stops just short of the invulnerable enemies, because at least you can hit him. He just has a lot of HP and he can freeze you. Ice Mimic. Why is he separate than these? This is like, that's kind of lazy. I don't know. Ice Mimic is kind of oh hello tier, because these guys kind of all drop the same exact items. Actually, they do. This guy has special drops, and you're kind of happy to see him. He's kind of strong though, so I'd say like there, maybe there. This guy's projectile attack is at least annoying. This guy you can kind of keep at bay. Ice Queen, one of the most annoying enemies in the game. I'd say probably less annoying than the actual Hemorrhoid. Like, it's going to be hard to top that guy. He has a tier named after him. But Ice Queen, a lot of HP because it's a boss. Flies away from you, so it's hard to hit because it's trying to... Like, enemies that run away from you are just the worst. I mean, not really, because the worst is literally the opposite. It's an enemy that will just fly up your ass the whole game, no matter what. But it's the second worst thing. I hate it. Because its attack can freeze you, it takes forever to kill, it runs away. Fuck you. Ice Slime, kind of fodder tier, but like... there? Yeah. Like there, because like they're not that strong. They can slow you, which is annoying, but They're kind of this exact same enemy as a blue slime, but with more HP, and if you get hit by it, it slows you. So it's not too bad. You can deal with it pretty easily. Ice Tortoise, I'd be real with you, I don't know the difference between them. It just has better drops, so it's less annoying. Ichor Stickor, the squid in the Underground Crimson that shoots Ichor at you. Fuck this guy tier, I'm just not sure where. Above this, because its attack is so fast, it's pretty much impossible to dodge, unless you Rod of Discord out of the way, or like perfectly dash as he attacks. You have to somewhat predict it, it's so fast, and if you get hit, it lowers your defense. So it's just like the, where is he? I lost him. He's right here. It's this debuff that the broken armor does, except it's not as bad, but it's easier for him to apply because his attack is goddamn annoying to dodge. So I'd say there. At least he's not snaring me and putting venom on me. Ice Merman, I think is what they're called. They shoot a projectile, but not if you're hitting them. Not too bad. They're kind of annoying, but like, what's more annoying, Ice Elemental or Ice Merman? Ice Merman are more annoying, but not by much. They're not that bad. Pretty much just a more annoying version of, maybe. I was gonna put him here, but like, is he more annoying than Gastropod? Not fucking sure, bruh. Really gotta put a big think to figure this one out. His noises aren't as annoying as Gastropod. I think his attack comes out faster, so I'll put him above it. Illuminate Bats, which they look very strange without their light effects. Probably like there. Maybe giant bats too. Like giant bats, the only reason bats are so annoying is because they spawn so frequently. Might even be here. Because I think they only take up one spawn slot, while the smaller ones take up a fraction of a slot. Might be wrong. But I think that makes sense with what I've observed. Because I've seen rooms flooded with like 20 bats, but I've never seen a room flooded with 20 giant bats. Maybe that's just bias or something, I have no idea, but that's just what I think I've seen. Illuminant Slime is like the king of the fodder. Pretty easy to deal with. Very strong if he hits you though. So probably like, this is the fodder tier. Probably like just below the event shit. Jungle Bat, probably the most annoying bat in the game. Because they spawn in a biome where that has more slots, so you'll see more of them. Crawltipede, yeah, I just don't think the fire bat is that offensive. It's a bat, so fuck it. I'm racist against bats in Terraria, but like, Crawltipede kind of makes an already annoying event even more annoying. I think that's fair. Jungle Creeper is like, I forget this enemy exists a lot of the time, and when I see it, it's not a problem. So like, just put you next to your friend. You're just the hard mode equivalent that spawns in the jungle biome instead of the crimson. Jungle Slime again? Am I dumb or... Oh, this is Green Slime! Oh. That's a Green Slime, dude. I thought that was a Jungle Slime. Alright, well, Jungle Slime... Green Slime there? Actually, no. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, this is Green Slime. This is Jungle Slime. My alphabet is fucked. I think Bone Serpents, they're about even. Because Bone Serpents are harder to kill, but they gives more gold. This gives less gold, but still a lot, and is easier to kill. King Slime is kind of just like, meh. Just an easier, less annoying version of Eye of Cthulhu. Cobalt Flying Dickhead. Kind of annoying? Not really. They die fast. Like this guy up here, where's the Wyvern enemy? There's a lot of shit on this list. Right here, in fuck this guy tier. This guy takes a bunch of hits, and if you ignore him, he starts smacking your crystal. The other guy, he dies pretty fast, and I think he just explodes once. I think the Wyvern guy has the potential to actually do more damage to your crystal in the Old One's Army event. This guy, I'm just gonna get out of the way. He's like useless. He just he's just a fucking Al Qaeda member. This guy is just that guy, but like flying, like sure flying enemies, but like I look at this guy the same way as that I look at like the frickin' bee. Maybe like more annoying than bees, more annoying than Flacco. Like there, I'm not scared of that guy at all. Krampus, this dude is way more muscular than the one in Don't Starve. He's kind of just like annoying to look at. He's not even like threatening in the actual gameplay sense. What the fuck is this? It's like a blood leech that the wall of flesh spawns or something. Where do I put this man? Because he's basically the gingerbread man, but crazy. Like bigger and tankier. It's like a mini boss version. Maybe like above the imps. He doesn't come through the wall and cause weakness debuff. Doesn't have a ranged attack though. So like, don't care that much. Another beetle that gives you a die husk. Welcome to the beetle die husk tier. This is the Lamia, I think. Yeah, this is Lamia because this is lava bat and lava slime. So, and that worm is just called leech, I guess. Lamias aren't too bad. They just kind of walk at you. It's kind of just a. I don't mean they're worse than the imp dudes, I think, or the ghouls or whatever they're called. Lava bats. By the time you see them, you're kind of like, oh, whatever. At least it's not a frickin' red devil. It's gonna do 400 damage to me. Lava slimes, why the fuck? You kill them and they drop lava on your shit. I hate you. At least you can kind of deal with it compared to the black slime. If I had my entire world cleared of lava and I don't want any more, I would put him like there. But like right now, he's just bottom of nuclear hemorrhoid because griefing in the game is dumb. They removed the clown's ability to destroy blocks. They removed the corruptor's ability to corrupt things. Why can the lava slime still grief me? The leeches are kind of like oh hello tier because they're how you get more HP in the wall of flesh fight if you're not like just one-shotting the wall of flesh because he's hitting you with lasers unless you're hiding under cover. Your HP is slowly getting drained by them. He spawns these once he gets low enough. You kill them, they give you hearts. And if you have heart reach potions, drink that shit up with a straw. Specifically a straw. So like not too bad. You kind of like I mean they're kind of annoying, but like oh hello. But oh hello where? They're more annoying than anybody else, I think, because everybody else gives you a benefit. Hearts are some of the biggest benefit, though. Like, I don't really care about... like, everything over here... I mean, I kind of want the clown banner, but he's annoying as fuck. I want this guy's banner, but he's annoying as fuck. I want this guy's items and maybe banner. I forget if Ice Slime or Ice Mimic has its own banner, but mostly I just kind of want its items. I want this guy's items. I want these guys' banners. Where does health fit in? Health is like more valuable than banners. That's another banner. Dungeon keys are not that useful. Those are banners. Money is not as good as health. These guys kind of warp the definition, though, that I was going on a second ago because their banners are just so useful. Or not useful, but like they're so rare that they're kind of... I don't care about HP. I'll take a gnome banner over 20 health. Kidding me? Another mummy. Welcome to mummy tier. Lizards, they kind of walk at you, and once they're half health, they become immune to knockback and get faster. Hiss. Hiss tier. Where the fuck's hiss tier? That's kind of annoying. It's like everything blood it's like the late hard mode equivalent of blood zombies. They're a strong enemy that says fuck your knockback, makes weird noises when you hit it, and does a lot of damage. Yeah. Probably more annoying than that, though. Cultist, this dude is a joke. It's the easiest boss in hard mode by far. These guys I'm kind of like, oh hello, because I want the maggots, but to a lesser extent than any of the other shit. They are less useful than the items that this guy gives. Less useful. I mean, this guy is only oh hello tier when he's riding the Skutlix, because we'll move him over if I find a Skutlix rider in there somewhere. But I don't think it exists. Maybe I'm dumb, but I don't see Skutlix rider anywhere. There's snipers. What the fuck? Oh, he's right here. He's right here. I saw him. All right, so you can move up to wherever your friend is. So this guy is the guy that I'm happy to see. This guy I don't really care about. So this banner is quite hard to get, but he's also very annoying to fight. Like, even getting the banner, you have to kill the top one first, because if you kill the bottom one first, this guy just turns into this guy. It's just like it fucks you over. And which one of these builds the... This one's the one that builds the stupid turrets, so he's going in like, fuck this guy, bottom of fuck this guy. This is the officer that builds a shield and wastes my time, but he's probably only slightly more annoying than that. Maybe this, like, more annoying, yeah. Yeah. There. Maneater. Maneaters are negating knockback. If you destroy the block, it instantly kills them. They give you vines and a good amount of money. They're kind of just like middle of the road. They're not too bad. Regular jerk, I guess. Yeah. These things are annoying. This is like what are they called? It's like a drone. It suicide bombs you unless you hit it a bunch and kill it before it bombs you. Its banner is kind of hard to get. They can drop Tesla plating, I think. Or not Tesla plating, conduit plating. But them suicide bombing you is pretty annoying. So, like, around where Mothron babies are. The thing that spawns the Martian biome, Martian Madness event, probably somewhere right here. Or like, oh hey, I get to fight the Martian Martian event. This guy is a bitch. I don't know whose idea it was to make this thing shoot a laser through blocks that just does 400 damage or whatever. It's fucking stupid. Like, why? What is your problem? Why do you have to do that? Oh, that was cheese. That wasn't actually part of the strategy we were supposed to use to kill that. You're supposed to dodge back and forth for 40 seconds. Like, fuck. Why? What is the point of this? It's such a dumb fucking idea. It's probably even dumber than adding the third phase to Duke Fish Run the way they did. Okay, the like walker, the Martian walker guy shoots a lot of attacks, but not if you're hitting him. So like, not too bad. Where's another enemy that's similar? Like, he's like the Ice Merman, but like a mini boss version. So like, there, I guess. These guys are more annoying than the Flying Snake, I think. Not more annoying than Derpling. This enemy is poorly designed, unfinished in my opinion, and they just are incompetent in regards to making this work. So this enemy, if she attacks you and you're looking at her, you turn to stone, and even if you have fall damage resistance, if you're a stone statue and you fall and hit the ground, you'd still take fall damage. And it's a really shit debuff to get affected by, but there's a pocket mirror which makes you immune to it. It doesn't combine with anything, so you have to choose between Ankh Shield, which gives you 6 defense, immunity to like 8 debuffs, immunity to fire blocks, immunity to knockback, and you essentially need that because knockback is even worse than like any other debuff in the game. Like, knockback is fucking stupid. If you couldn't remove knockback from this game, it would go from like an 8 out of 10 game to like a 6 out of 10 game, just because of how annoying knockback is. Luckily, they have the Ankh Shield. Luckily, the Cobalt Shield that makes the Ankh Shield also combines with other stuff that makes you immune to debuffs. Why do they have things in the game that are debuff immunity that don't combine with the Ankh Shield? Don't know. I'm fucking shrugging IRL. Because, like, they should. It's just unfinished. They refuse to finish their game, and they say it's done anyway. I don't get it. It's just, because of that design, I'd put them here, but the actual enemy itself, only, like, here. Because it doesn't grief you. These guys are fucking, maybe, like, not as bad. Yeah. Because, like, they just kind of are annoying, and they're just stronger versions of this guy, but, like, they're not unfinished enemy that grieves you, enemy that makes it, three enemies that make it impossible to see, enemy that's fucking all over your face beating your ass, enemy that runs away, enemy that is just unfun to fight. Like, this thing is just unfinished. That's why it's there. Meteor heads, meh. Like, I mean, they're really easy to kill. They drop meteorites for you until hard mode, which is neat. Don't get why the nymph has a bloody vagina, but we'll get there. The fuck is this thing? Looks like Litwick's cousin. What is this? The fuck is this? Next to Mimic. What are you? What are you? It's not the Stardust worm, right? Is it the Stardust worm? I think it's the Stardust worm. Maybe we'll figure this out later. But like, ah, dude, I can't leave it behind though. It's gonna distract the shit out of me. Where the fuck is? Oh god, I think it's the worm because I don't see the worm anywhere else. There's no worm. I need that worm. This Mimic is like, what the fuck is this? That was weird. He's like the top of Oh Hello tier because he gives you a fuckload of HP. Like you kill him and he gives you like 20 hearts. He's basically full health if you kill him. His banner is also really good, so it's like all the benefits of these four, but also the benefit of the leech. It's pretty cool. Like to see it. Mimic itself is probably depends when you fight it. It's just less valuable Ice Mimic. Ice Mimic has better items generally. Unless you're early hard mode, because like Cross Necklace is broken. Mr. Stabby, meh. Kind of fast, but like his attack is just I think an actual joke in the game. So like, I just don't understand. Like a green slime is not more threatening than Mr. Stabby, but it is less annoying than him, or like it is more annoying than him. Like Mr. Stabby, while you're doing the event, you're kind of like, all right, I have it in my head. We're doing the event. Green slimes will spawn randomly while you're like doing something and like jump in your face and be like, ah, it's like a fruit fly in your nose. Like fuck off. But like Mr. Stabby, you're already doing the event. You like expect him. Green slime is just like an unexpected guest. Well, this guy is completely expected. Moonlord, oh hello tier. No, actually, where? Let's see. Where is Mr. Hands? Where does he go? Kind of like here, just because he takes forever to kill. And that's like the only reason. And his attacks are just kind of like unreasonable to dodge. Which is kind of the same reason this guy. He's like unfun to fight, like this guy, but he's tanky as fuck like the Ice Queen. It's like the best of both worlds. His attack at least doesn't go through blocks. I don't think. If it does, here. Yeah, more annoying than you. Crawltipede is pretty fucking annoying. I think he maxes it here. But if his attacks don't go through walls, then here. Which I don't think they do. Pretty sure they don't. He's staying here. Maybe they do. I don't know. Moss Hornets are everything about Hornets, but worse. Like, Hornets can create a firing squad if there are enough of them. Where is he? Where is Hornet? Right there. A few Hornets can create a firing squad. This guy is a one-man firing squad. He's got a minigun in his asshole. He's spewing like he just drank some Taco Bell. I don't even know how you would drink Taco Bell. Maybe he had a mouth injury. Poor thing. Alright. Machine gun guy over here, except he poisons you, essentially. Fuck you. Oh, this is Mother Slime. That has to be Mother... What? Or is that Rainbow Slime? Where's R? Mummy. Yeah, that's Mother Slime. This is Rainbow Slime. What the fuck? That's Black Slime, pretty sure. Where did I put Mother Slime originally? Pretty annoying, I thought. Oh, that's Mother Slime. Black Slime's up here. You're Slimeling. It's hard to fucking tell. It's literally the same sprite. So I'm just gonna pretend that this is Slimeling. Slimeling is like green slime too. Mother slime is, I don't remember where I put it, but like let's think about this. Spawns, jumps in your face, takes a lot of hits to kill, splits into 3 other things. Pretty annoying in pre-hard mode. I don't remember where I had it, but I'll put it there. Okay, the moth is a rare enemy that you're happy to see, similar to Dr. Bones, but Dr. Bones is less common. So I'd say like there. Mothron, where's his baby? His baby is pretty much the same as him, except he is like a spot or 2 higher. Where is the baby? I can't find the baby. There's the baby. It doesn't explode in my face. Actually, he's more annoying than all of you because he's that one attack where he sticks into your face and just like won't get off you is so annoying. Maybe even up here somewhere. That fucking attack where he sticks on you is so damn annoying. Ugh. It's like similar to lack of gameplay that these guys have, like the curse debuff. Say that's fair. I think he's less annoying than Hornets. Yeah. The random nature of the Hornet's fire is more annoying than any attack Mothron has, because at least you know what Mothron does, and he does the same shit every time. Morningwood is less annoying than Everscream. Less annoying than all of you. Less annoying than the bats, less annoying than him. You can at least see his attacks coming. That guy's fast as fuck, but like probably about where this guy is. I think Klinger is a little bit lower than it should be. This guy's attack is actually kind of annoying to dodge. It's like there. Another mummy. Welcome to the mummy tier, wherever it is, wherever it may be. It's right here. Exact order of mummies. I don't remember what the hollowed mummy does, but I'm gonna assume the dark ones are stronger. Mushy Ladybug is the strongest pre-hard mode mushroom enemy. Might even be one of the strongest, if not the strongest, pre-hard mode enemy, other than bosses. So, minor annoyance once you get past Skeletron stuff. After that, this dude is a freaking jerk. He's like up here somewhere. But like, since he's a pre-hard mode enemy that gets outscaled by how strong the player gets, I'd put him maybe around where the Fritz is. Yeah, so that's fair. Because like all these enemies are really hard to get off you. This guy is the easiest to get off you. This guy's in the middle. These things are really hard to get off you. And maybe by that logic, the Angry Trapper should go down, because that's not that hard to get off you. It's not that annoying. It's just that it spawns pretty frequently, does a lot of damage, and it's just kind of a pest. So I guess that gives it more argument for minor annoyance tier. I'll just put it 1 above Maneater for now. And this guy is pretty damn annoying, because he's a bullet sponge, and every time you hit him, he shoots nails. Nailhead, by the way. Those listening, not watching, I don't know how many people are doing that. So Nailhead is a bullet sponge that shoots it back at you. He does have a ban. He's an uncommon enemy that you want the banner for. It's pretty much the king of the enemies I was just talking about that are hard to get off you, because he has knockback resist. He's really slow though, but he just has so much HP that doesn't matter. He's still annoying. Maybe he's more annoying than the mummies. This freaking Stardust squid thing is probably more annoying though. Yeah. Maybe I need to move this the dungeon soul to the right one. Mothron babies, or I think this thing is either higher or this is lower. I think move this past the pre-hard mode Blood Moon stuff. Move this to the right one. No, not 2. 1. I think that makes more sense. The Nebula Piercer, I believe it's called. It's the freaking brain that teleports everywhere in the Nebula event. This thing is a bitch. Fuck this thing. I hate it. It teleports. Its attack is hard to dodge. It's pretty much... Is it more annoying to fight than the Korite? I think they're about even. Korites have less HP, but at least they don't teleport everywhere. Its attack is like fucking impossible to dodge, but so is this. But I guess this is more annoying because this attack is a melee attack and its hitbox is bigger, while this thing shoots a laser that you can just move straight up or down. And unless it's directly above or below you, it's pretty easy to dodge that. It's just not consistent, which is why it's still this high. This attack is hard to dodge, but it's dodgeable. This thing, ugh. They're still about even though, because this has more HP and teleports everywhere, giving it more longevity. While the Corite is more of a like berserker kind of thing. It's charging your ass. All the pillars. So I guess I'll rank these depending on how annoying I think the event is in general. I'm pretty sure this is the worm, by the way. Like I don't want to ignore this forever. Where the fuck? I'm just gonna assume this is the worm. The Stardust worm is minor annoyance. Like I look at this the same way I look at a crawdad. In pre-hard mode, this is like the same thing as if I'm in pre-hard mode looking at a crawdad. If I'm in late hard mode looking at the worm thing in the Stardust event, I'm like, it's just like weak ass bitch. So Nebula Pillar is pretty dang annoying. But do I dislike doing it? Not really. I mean, I think it's pretty alright, but like I think each of these pillars should be as annoying as their most annoying enemy. So like I'll put them by Nebula Floater. And then we have Diabolist. Less annoying version. Pretty much the same annoyance as. Oh, this is a Necromancer. Pretty much the same annoyingness as the Diabolist. Because its attack, it bounces off the walls like 10 times or 5 times or something. So it's really hard to dodge. And every time you hit it, it teleports. At least it doesn't put you on fucking fire. So my argument there. Nutcrackers, Bullet Sponge during the Frost Moon, that dance becoming immune to knockback once they're low enough. Pretty much just the lizard, but more annoying. It's like a tankier lizard. That's pretty much all it is. Nymph is Oh Hello tier. Below the Mimic, because the Mimic is also a rare enemy that gives you hearts. Be top of Oh Hello tier in pre-hard mode, but post-hard mode, you're like out of every enemy in the game, I'd say the present Mimic is still the one I want to see the most. Maybe you think differently. Make your own tier list. Ogre guy. Pretty dang annoying because he's a huge boss, Bullet Sponge, that slows you by a lot. I think he's more annoying than the Golem. Maybe not that annoying. Like Morningwood or Ogre. Kind of like the same shit up here. Like these enemies that are impossible to dodge. Like this guy, you can't really dodge the slow. I think he's just a more annoying recluse. Instead of getting snared and venomed, he slows you and smacks you. And you also have to defend the stupid crystal. So he's just like a huge distraction. He's such a bitch. And he stat checks the shit out of you unless you're strong enough. What is this? I like this ad. Yeah, good ad, dude. This guy is the skeleton the Dark Mage summons. And he is below Dr. Bones, above the... Maybe I should put this Bloody Eel higher. You put the Bloody Eel higher, put this lower. I think I'm going to put this there. And that looks about accurate. Because the moths aren't that uncommon. Like, you never see Dr. Bones. You see like a few moths. Paladins are pretty neat. They, sure they take a lot of hits, but they cannot throw their axe at you. Or their hammer, I guess. Can't throw their hammer if you're hitting them. Give you a lot of gold. Have a chance to give you their shield or their hammer. Really good items. Also just a huge bullet sponge. So I'd say just regular jerk. As tanky as the Mimics, while as hard to kill and like threatening as the Dreadnoughtus. Very slow though. It's the only difference. But I'd still put him at the top of regular jerk. Parrots. Similar story with Mr. Stabby. If this enemy just spawned naturally, it would be way higher, but you're like in event mode, like, oh, okay, let's fight the pirates. So you're expecting him. Because this is like a bat enemy. Super annoying. But like, where do I put it? Higher than all this. Higher than that, higher than that, higher than that. Because they hurt a lot. Higher, higher. That's a hard question. The solar fodder enemies, like the dude riding the dog that shoots fire, or the parrot? Oh, this is a hard one. Oh my god. I think these are really close. Like the fire imp, those enemies, the like solar enemies, the Sicilian or whatever they're called. I don't fucking remember what they're called. And the parrot are all like pretty much the same. I can't decide. Is this is like the crystal dragon that the freaking cultist spawns if you're dumb and hit the wrong like clone of him. All of his attacks are just a joke. It's just a wyvern that's pretty mad. It's a mad wyvern. Who cares? We were fighting those at the beginning of hard mode. Pigrons. They're faster floaty grosses that don't weaken you pretty much. Where's floaty gross? Right here? No, that's Lamia. Where the fuck's floaty gross? Right here. It's pretty much the same as floaty gross, except it doesn't like in exchange for being faster, it doesn't give you weakness, while floaty gross does. And they drop bacon, which is neat. So I'm just gonna put all those around the same because they all go through walls. They're all about the same annoyance. Minor annoyance. Pink jellyfish. I think they're the most annoying jellyfish, even if they're less of a danger to your health than these two or this one, because they spawn so much. If you're in the ocean trying to get sharks, and there's like 40 of these fucking things, not really 40, like 15, but like 5 to 15 pink jellyfish is annoying. Pinky, you're like, oh, hello. But probably to a lesser extent than any of the other rare enemies, because I don't know about you, but I've fought like 100 of these. Then again, I'm probably further pre-Skeletron than a lot of players, so maybe it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Anyways, oh, Piranha. Where does the Piranha go? Kind of just another fodder enemy. It's just a weaker version of this guy. Pirate Captain. This guy's pretty damn annoying. Minigun attack. Unlike the other enemies that have miniguns, however, you can stop him by hitting him, so he's just a more annoying merman. He's tanky, though. But it like... These guys are like the 4 guys that shoot shit at you, but if you're hitting them, they don't shoot shit at you. It's like in that order. This guy's just kind of a fodder enemy for that event. Can be a problem if you're not that strong, but like... If you are strong, like, they're not that bad. Is it meh or minor annoyance? Because I want to say it's, like, the same as this guy. Like, they're about... It's like, this guy's faster. Who cares? It's just a foot soldier that does nothing. Crossbower. Pirate crossbower, on the other hand. Fuck this bitch. Shoots shit at you. Can be stopped by hitting her, though. Which is the only saving grace. Deadeye. About the same. Attacks are about the same. This one lights you on fire, though, so I don't like that. This guy is even worse than those other guys. I'd put him, like, lower than the gray. So, like, yeah, because this guy's fast. Maybe I should put this lower. I don't know. Because this guy's only fast in the water. It's like, essentially, this guy is this guy, but if he's in water, he's fast. After you kill the pirate captain, this jerk ghost comes and fights you. Same shit as the dungeon ghost, pretty much, except it's slower. Has more HP. Pixies? I don't like the noise they make. They can slow you. Or no, they silence you, right? Because they drop megaphones? Or do they drop fast clocks? I don't fucking remember. I haven't fought enough of these guys. I don't fucking remember. Either way, who cares? Same story. It's like a pretty annoying flying enemy, similar to the Swarmer, except it has debuffs. Plantera. Plantera is annoying if you are unprepared, you don't have a good arena, but like is doable if you have buffs in a good arena. So like I'd say Plantera is not as annoying as the Moss Hornets. Not even the Flying Foxes. Probably like there. Like this guy's attacks you can't see. This one's attacks are hard to dodge. This one's attacks are hard to dodge. But like maybe this needs to be switched also. Like Morningwood above Klinger. But I think that's about where I want that. I don't think Plantera is that annoying. Poltergeists are kind of annoying because they don't like it's not worth focusing them. By the time you see Poltergeists, you're starting to see Morningwood, and in the pumpkin mood, you need to be focusing the bigger enemies so that you can get through the waves faster. Poltergeists don't give that many points. They have a lot of HP. They look weird. Like they're kind of just annoying, but for weird reasons. Like probably like Flying Snake tier. Possessed Armor. This is like the wall enemy at the start of hard mode that is hard to kill because your pre-hard mode items don't really do damage because he has a lot of armor. That is pretty dang annoying. But he is just another foot soldier that doesn't have a ranged attack or like any options other than just walking at you. And he's pretty slow. So probably like, yeah, another crawfish kind of thing. Or crawdad. This is the Nebula dude that... No, this is the Predictor. Yeah, this is the Predictor. So it summons 4 projectiles and then shoots them where it thinks you're going to go. Decently annoying, but like just regular jerk tier, I'd say. If you're hitting it, it can't shoot at you, but like it's probably the king of those kind of enemies because it shoots 4 things in a very accurate direction. Probes, I would put in Oh Hello tier, kind of like where the leeches and the mimic is, because they're how you get health, but they also hit you, and they do decent damage. So I would just put this guy like the king of all these fodder enemies. And we got Psychos, the invisible dudes with knives. They make weird noises. They die fairly fast, but they're also quick, and they can surprise you if you're not paying attention. So I just put them like by Draken, kind of. And then we got Pump King. He even has like a little projectile or a few that he's spawning. Pump King is kind of like Plantera. If you're able to fight him, it's pretty doable. If you're not, he's a fucking pain. It's just like a stat checker boss. Purple Slime. Another fodder enemy. I'd put it above a crab. Piranhas do way more damage. Well, they're pretty even though. Like I'd say Purple Slime is the tank version of Piranha, while Piranha is the glass cannon version of the Purple Slime. I got the Queen Bee. She can poison you. Her dash attack is kind of fast. Kind of not that threatening, to be honest with you. Like, just more difficult Brain of Cthulhu with instead of random debuffs from the eyeballs and a dumb second phase that's kind of disorienting. Just look at the minimap, Forehead. Queen Bee's poison attacks are pretty annoying. And she shoots a lot of them, so yeah. Queen Slime, I've only fought a few times, and it was in God Mode Journey Mode, so I don't know what to say. Let's put it in regular jerk, because I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. This is... I forget his name, but he shoots Spectra shots in the underground dungeon that make you very nearsighted. It's such a dumb... Like, he's kind of like, fuck this guy tier. Similar to his friends, I guess. Like, I think he might teleport when you hit him as well. I don't remember, because he's kind of uncommon. But his debuff is worse than both of the other two. But the way he applies it is easier to dodge. Rainbow Slime. This is kind of Oh Hello tier, if I've ever seen it. Because it's an uncommon enemy. But, like, where do I put it? Above Pinky. Maybe below Pinky. It's tankier Pinky that gives rainbow blocks. But you can spawn it pretty reliably if you just go to the hollowed when it rains. Raincoat Zombies, I don't really care about. They're kind of just meh to minor annoyance. Like when you start the game, they're jerks, but pretty quickly become meh as you get items. So I guess zombies will just be minor annoyance tier, pretty much. Like, The only reason zombies are annoying is because demon eyes. Like, demon eyes make it so that it's harder to dodge the zombies. Even with the zombies jumping to try to fuck with you when you try to jump over them, you can just bait their jump and then run underneath them. So it's like, they didn't really solve the problem. Demon eyes are the only reason zombies are annoying. Because they box you in, limit your dodging. Ravens are just flying fish, but like, they're weird in how they spawn. This guy, what is this? The Reaper. I don't remember what this guy's called, but it's another gray enemy. So I don't remember the difference between the two. I'll put him there. Grim Reapers. Go through walls, do a lot of damage. So where's my going through walls tier? Right here. You're the king of going through walls tier. You do a lot of damage. This guy fucking hurts a lot. He does 400 damage. Red Devil is a pain. Fuck this guy tier, he is the king. Because I really, every time I see him, I literally think I say that in my head. I'm like, fuck this guy. Every time I see him. Red Slime, you are just purple slime, but stronger. In fact, you might be the same strength as the Crimson Slime. It might be a similar relationship Piranha has with Purple Slime. The like Crimson Piranha might be the same as the Red Slime, but like squishier. In exchange for doing damage. Retnazer. Where shall I put Retnazer? Retnazer is stronger. He's a regular jerk, probably. I think Retnazer is less threatening than Paladin. And unless you're playing expert mode, then his lasers hurt a lot. So I'd put him in, like, fuck this guy tier. The only problem is, I love this boss. So, like, even if he's hard, right? I love this boss. I love the twins. They're my favorite boss in the game. They can't go above jerk tier. Because they're jerks, but I never have once thought in my life, fuck this guy. Except, kind of, whenever I fought them for the first time in expert mode. Because, like, bruh. Expert mode twins hurt a lot. Where the fuck is Spasmatism, bruh? Where the fuck is Spasmatism? I don't see him nowhere. Spasmatism, where are you? Guess he's on vacation. This is like the granite golem guy. Throws rocks at you. Don't know if he can throw them while he's getting hit, though. He might. I think he's able to. So he's like pretty annoying then. Like there. I don't think he does that much damage though. He's just kind of tanky. Bit annoying. Rune Wizard, one of the rarest enemies in the game. Similar spawn rate to the Nymph. So he can go down there. And we have another one of the bone dickheads that can break your armor, I'm pretty sure. So he can go there. Salamanders, similar to the Vikings, because they shoot a projectile, but they can't shoot while they're getting hit. The projectile poisons you, however, which is annoying. I hate that. Sand Elemental is a mini-boss. Don't really like that. Spawns a bunch of attacks that are kind of easy to dodge, unless he spawns it right on top of you. Kind of just tanky, and I don't really care about his drops. So he's like similar to this guy. Just as annoying, even though he doesn't freeze you. That's pretty impressive. Forget this guy's name, but it's like a giant scorpion that spawns in the underground antland biome in hard mode. Gives you the venom debuff. Very, very fast. So it's just an upgrade to the wall creeper. Or actually, not wall creeper. The fuck is it called? I just had it. It's the hard mode spider enemy that puts you in a web and venoms you. It's essentially just a version of that. It doesn't put you in a web, but it's fast as heck. So you can't really like run from it. You have to fight it. This guy can trap you. The Black Recluse, that's what it's called. The Black Recluse is kind of slow, but can snare you and then poison you if it hits you. This guy can't snare you, but he runs you down. So like they're about the same. And we have the regular Sandstorm shark enemy. 4 of those. Desert Slime. Tankier version of the Ice Slime while not having a slow debuff. Say the Ghost is more annoying because it can go through walls. There you go. The Santa tank thing. pretty much this elf guy that shoots machine guns, except worse, because he also has mines he puts on the floor. His machine gun's even faster. Uh, is he more annoying than the horse? I think he is. Is he more annoying than Betsy? About the same. Maybe Betsy a little bit more annoying. Scarecrow. Forgettable Foot Soldier, number 96. The Sea Snail is kind of in oh hello tier because he is a rare. He's a not a critter, a rare enemy that gives you a purple mucus to make purple dye, which you need a lot of if you want every item in the game. Gives you a rare banner as well. I would put him about there. Let's say between Blood Eel and Moth. This is the Cillian. He rolls into a ball to attack you during the solar event, and if you have a projectile flying at him, it'll reflect it back at you and do the damage to you instead. Reflected attacks are fucking stupid. The mimics are only down here because they do it pretty infrequently, and they just kind of like jump around and let you hit them. These guys are fast, so they'll come on screen when you least expect it, and you can't really react because your attack's already in the air. So you just in the solar event or solar pillar, you can't use projectiles because any time this guy could spawn and reflect your shit and kill you. So like that's another thing you just can't do in the solar event because if you jump in the air, Crawltipede fucks you. If you shoot projectiles, Sicilian fucks you. If your attacks are weak, the fucking Corite fucks you. That event is so dumb. This is Suspicious Looking Eye. No, this is... What is it called? It's Servant of the Eye of Cthulhu. This is just a fodder enemy. It's like the Leech. You kill them for mana stars or hearts. This is the thing that the freaking Goblin Summoner puts out. Wherever he is, he's getting... the only reason he's up there is because of his summon. So, like, it's kind of pointless for this. There's all his friends. Where is he? He's right here. The only reason he's here is because of this. So, like, you guys can be friends together right there. What the fuck is this shark? Oh, that's the one that Duke Fishron shoots. Oh my god, minor annoyance tier. Because that's, like, the easiest to dodge attack that he shoots. Even easier than that, yeah. Like, Floccos and bees are more annoying. Regular shark is kind of an oh hello tier when you're farming for it. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying to fight. So, like, I'll put it in minor annoyance tier. Like, there. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe, like, below the Crawdad enemy and his friend from hard mode. Because at least the things you're farming for are pretty good. So this... There was an enemy that's a reskin of this, and I don't remember where it is. Oh, it's this guy. But, like, this guy has really good, a really good banner. So, like, this guy also lights you on fire, which is really annoying. Where did I put the pirate that shoots the fire arrows? God, there's so many enemies. Where the fuck is it? Right here. So this is another enemy that shoots shit at you, but you can stop it from shooting by hitting it lower than these guys. Not that tanky. Rocket Dude is another of those enemies that shoots a high damage thing, but you can negate it by hitting it. I think he's more threatening than the Pirate Captain for sure. Regular Skeleton is just a stronger zombie, pretty much. Around the same as Mother Slime, I'd say, which makes sense. The sniper freaking guy, if you're not paying attention, he just one-hits you. It's just dumb. Nuclear Hemorrhoid, fuck you. Skeletron. Where did I put Brain of Cthulhu? Right there. I mean, in expert mode, it's a different story than normal mode. Where the fuck is Retinazer? Or not Retinazer, Spasmatism. Maybe I already ranked him, I just don't remember doing it. I'd say Skeletron is about the same as Golem. Skeletron Prime, on the other hand. Oh, there's Spasmatism. They can hang out together in Jerk tier. Spasmatism is higher because he's harder. That's why you focus him first. Skeletron Prime. Pretty high on fuck this guy tier because his forearms are annoying and takes a lot of hits. Pretty similar to these guys. It's like all the hard mode bosses that are kind of annoying. And then we have, what is this shit? Another corrupt slime? It can't be Slimer. Slimer's right here. What the fuck is this? Oh, I guess it's the baby slime from from the corrupt slime. That's so dumb that they're separate. Fuck you. What? How do you tell the difference? I guess the one that's lower res is the baby because it's zoomed in. It's a smaller sprite. Put them next to Slimeling. Because, where's Mother Slime? This is Mother Slime. Where's the baby Slimeling? It's right here, I guess. Yeah. So where is Illuminate Slime? Less annoying version of Illuminate Slime. Because it dies fast. Slimer is less annoying than Corrupt Slime. It's like probably one of the least annoying flying enemies in the game, I'd say. Because you just hit it a few times and the wings come off. Snatcher is Maneater tier, but lower. Because it's a lower HP, lower movement speed. Where is it? Right here. Not a jerk, really, just a minor annoyance. Maybe even the Fungi Bulb. Like, where's Fungi Bulb? Because it's pretty much just a reskin of it. Right here. Snatchers are really weak. To the point where they're just not even a threat at all. Yeah, that's accurate. Snowballer. These guys throw snowballs and grief your map, but you're kind of expecting them to. But it's still annoying. Because, like, don't grief my map, dude. Like, where the fuck do I stick them in here? Probably around the same annoyance I feel for being griefed by one of these guys, like having to remove all the snow blocks after the Frost Legion, is the same annoyance I have for fighting Derpling. Because Derplings are annoying. And Flinks are just about as annoying as... They're probably more annoying than the... maybe even fuck this guy tier. Because, like, I can't really express to you the annoyance of fighting an enemy and, like, having it have low knockback, so I have to, like, chase after it. It's like the regular enemy equivalent of the Ice Queen, and I hate it. Snowman Gangster. Where's Mr. Stabby? Right there at the bottom of meh. So, this guy is probably the worst ranged character, or not character, but like enemy. I guess this guy's worse. It's the second worst ranged enemy in the game. The solar pillar is going to go up by the Crawltipede because it is as worse as its worst piece. The Spikes blue slime that the King Slime spawns are they're probably just as annoying as King Slime. It's a similar story. King Slime is as annoying as his most annoying counterpart, except he actually does other stuff. So, not by much. And then we get the Splinterling from the Halloween Moon. Halloween Moon. Or Pumpkin Moon. So this is another mindless foot soldier. Kind of like the Frankenstein, but like slower, but it has more HP. Yeah. Fungi Bat. Not too bad. Which is strange, because it's a bat. You think I'd be more vitriolic, but like, you don't really see them, and they die at the same speed as cave bats. So it's just like, what if there was cave bats that weren't fucking everywhere? Well, they're not that annoying anymore. Like, meh, who cares? It's like such a benign thing. A bat that isn't fucking overrunning the populace. This is just a skeleton, but stronger. Where is skeleton? Where's zombie? I don't remember. Oh, it's up here. In minor annoyance, he's just like there. And then we have Spore Zombie. This is a decently strong foot soldier, but it's stronger than Angry Bones, but like Angry Bones are only so high because they spawn so highly. So like there. Maybe I need to like rethink this a bit. Maybe not. This seems good actually. Squid, to be honest, oh hello tier. Because you don't really see them that often. Their spawn slots are all taken up by pink slimes. You really like the dye they drop, the banner they drop is useful too. Probably around Dungeon Slime. And this guy also reflects your attacks, I think. And maybe he doesn't. Star Cell. This guy's a S roller. He's a sroller. He turns into a ball and bounces around. Pretty tanky. I think he might reflect your attacks as well. I don't remember. He can go next to his friend because I think they both reflect attacks. If I'm wrong, he can go and just jerk tier or something. Star cells. These are the forgettable pieces of like these are meh. These are like if this enemy was replaced by anything else, the Stardust Pillar would be so much worse. But the Stardust Pillar is made really brainless by the fact this enemy exists. So it's like a meteor head, kind of. That's like not an understatement. It's that easy. So what is the most annoying piece of the Stardust Pillar? I don't think I've gotten to it yet because we got Stargazer here and the freaking dog thing that shoots these things. So in order to rank this, I need to rank them first. So where am I putting Stargazer? His attack, if you're up on a platform and he spawns below, can just come out of nowhere and smack you. But if you're hitting him, he can't hit you. So it's another one of those enemies. And I think I could move up the art, like a few enemies, but maybe not. I think he's around where the other guy is. And then these three guys shoot shit just like these guys. It's essentially her but stronger. Put these guys any higher? I don't think so. Because this guy lights you on fire too. I think he's just her but stronger. I think I was underrating how annoying he is. I think that's accurate. And then this dude is pretty tanky, and if you're not hitting him, he spawns those things, but I think he's like pretty low tier. I think he's like gastropod tier, maybe a little bit higher. The things he spawns, like, why am I ranking this separately? Like about the same. And that should be all the Stardust shit. So the most annoying thing in Stardust Pillar is right here. So he can just hang out by his friend. And he's lower, right? Like, am I putting them below the enemy? Yeah, I'm putting it below the enemy. That makes them annoying. Next we got Vortexians? Or is that Storm Driver? I don't remember. Vortexians are probably lower. Yeah, here's the Vortexian. They're the ones that spawn the lightning bolts. Unless you're hitting them. This is probably the least threatening of all of those enemies. Like, those lightning bolts are not that threatening at all. Keep moving, they can't hit you. If you're hitting them, they can't spawn them. Storm Drivers, however, are also not that bad. It's pretty much just like a stronger Deadeye. The only reason they're so bad is because the where is she? This thing. The Alien Queen is fucking your gravity. It's the combination of the Alien Queen and the Storm Driver that makes that the Vortex Pillar kind of hard. Which is an interesting thing to think about. Like usually when I'm ranking these pillars, I'm putting the pillar by the worst offender in the event. But the Vortex Pillar is a situation where the combination of two enemies makes the event hard instead of an enemy just being annoying. So like I need to do some like basic math here. Like there's an enemy in Met tier and an enemy in Jerk tier, I think. Yeah, Jerk tier right here. That combined make a fuck this guy tier thing. So I think that's accurate. Yeah. Not nuclear hemorrhoid. Just dodge the attacks from the queens, and you won't get too fucked up by the drivers. But like, it's still a possibility you might die if you get hit too many times by the gravity fuckaroo. Swamp Thing is just a Frankenstein, pretty much. It's just another foot soldier that kind of just walks at you. The like assault skeleton in the hard mode dungeon is kind of just like another stronger Deadeye. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Can't fly like Storm Driver. This is the Crimson Ghoul. Kind of just a fodder enemy that walks at you. Where are the other ones? It's a lot of reskins that just go next to each other, yeah. He's probably stronger, I don't know. Training dummy, oh hello. Why is that ranked? Yeah, the most annoying. This is probably the least annoying enemy in the game. Like, I don't think anyone expected that to even be on the list, so neither did I. That's not annoying because you actually want it. You want like, oh hello is like excitement though. Am I excited to see a training dummy? Not really. In fact, they kind of get in the way of my demon or my Eye Cthulhu shield when I'm trying to dash through my DPS rooms. Like I can't. It's slower to walk through my DPS rooms because of them. So you're going in meh actually, which is funny as fuck. Because I can't put them in oh hello because I'm not excited to see them. They don't literally give me cool shit when I fight them. They just exist to show me DPS and get in the way of my Eye Cthulhu dashes. That's funny. Like there are enemies that are that are less threatening than training dummies. Or not less threatening, but like you're happier to see them. Tesla turret things are annoying. Like fuck these because they make you take a lot of damage if you're moving, which you kind of have to be unless you want to get hit more and take more damage. And this is like the vicious goldfish. So this is the groom. Or no, that's not the groom. This is the groom. This is the bride. So the bride drops her wedding shit. He drops a top hat. I don't really care about her wedding shit. The only reason she's annoying is because she drops it. Like, she tries to help and ends up just giving me presents I don't want. One of the many reasons I hate Christmas. Let's see. Where do I put you? Probably minor annoyance. Like, because you're just a stronger zombie that gives me shit I don't want. The Destroyer. Probably fuck this guy. I'd put him in regular jerk, but like he kills all my NPCs half the time. So like, no thank you. No thank you, sir. Yeah, just like hang out with your friends, I guess. Everybody sit around the table, drink some apple juice, reminisce about the good times. Where the heck am I putting the groom? I guess the groom I will put by other like by Pinky. I'm happier to see Pinky than the groom. I'll be honest. Those peace candles, the peace candle possibilities are endless. This is the hungry. It's like a mouth from the the wall of flesh. I was gonna say the eye of flesh. The wall of flesh is little summon guys. Probably just more like it's basically a leech, but slightly more annoying. But like where annoying? Like there. Like I am not threatened at all by those. If you're getting hit by that, I don't know what to tell you. Like I guess your DPS is so low that the wall of flesh is just so fast you can't escape it, and its little things are poking you. But like I think that's just a sign of a bigger problem, not really the hungry being an issue. You can kill them for hearts and mana crystals. Like it's just a slightly more threatening leech, in my opinion. We have the possessed. Moves along the walls like the crawler or like the spiders do, but it's just a stronger version of them. Never really have problems with her. I don't really fight with walls. It's like it's just kind of another foot soldier that makes a weird noise. Tim is just Rune Wizard Jr. This is the tomb crawler worm in the underground desert. Where did I put the other worms? I put them in meh? No, I didn't. Put them in minor annoyance. Doesn't look like I did. I put them in regular jerk. Don't look like I did. Put you at the bottom of the regular jerk till I find the other worms. Am I blind? There's just so many enemies. Oh, they're right here. I think this is actually fine. Because it's just it's a tougher version of the giant worm. Actually, I could put it between the two worms. That would make more sense. Because it's weaker than the digger, stronger than the giant worm. And then we have this guy, like, kind of has to go in oh hello tier because he's a free NPC. But I just don't care about NPCs that much. So, like, I probably care about him less than I care about the maggots I'd get from this zombie. Which is probably the most insulting thing I've ever said about a NPC. Toxic Sludge, he's just like Illuminate Slime, but he can poison you, and he's not as fast. This might be like this is kind of similar to the Pillars. The only reason the Moonlord is annoying, I guess that's not really true. His little eyeball things that shoot attacks everywhere is part of the problem, but his attack, if his laser goes through walls, he is up here, like I said. But if he doesn't, he's like somewhere else. I don't know. Undead Miner, to a lesser extent, oh hello tier. But like, I don't really care about his mining shit's okay. You'd like, he'd be like here, he'd be like here by the moth. If you don't have his mining, like the mining outfit or the bone pickaxe, once you have it and he's just kind of like, okay, cool, some bombs. Like I'd put him there. So what's like the median or the average bullet between those 2 points? I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm just gonna leave him there. Unicorn. Fast, makes weird noises, spawns pretty frequently. I don't like unicorns. They're annoying. How annoying? Less annoying than the guy that spawns the turrets. Vampire bats are pretty annoying. They fly at you, and they're kind of just like in your face, like a harpy, but they're uncommon. Thank God. And you also expect them to spawn because you're doing a solar eclipse. Well, harpies just kind of like, I don't know why I don't expect harpies to spawn. Like I just kind of expect to be able to build my shit I'm trying to build, but like harpies are in my face the whole time, always, forever. It's kind of like if you go to Florida, you expect to find no-see-ums. Like harpies are just mosquitoes of the world that instead of inflicting malaria, like literally they inflict like a anger-related malaria. Well, vampires are kind of just like the solar eclipse is pretty good and it gives me cool shit, but every time I see vampires for some reason, I just like find myself wanting to break the monitor. So he's kind of just like a hemorrhoid. It's just in your ass by definition. Is he more annoying than how bad Realogic is at making accessories? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm gonna leave him there. This guy goes by the other rabbit that I want to see. This guy goes by the goldfish I want to see. This guy goes by the penguin I want to see. This ghoul is the corrupt underground desert ghoul. Which I guess we'll do that order. Guide Voodoo Doll guy is like I'm less excited to see that than I am to see bombs, but I'm still excited to see it. On some level, vultures are kind of just like the same, literally the same thing as a raven, but like weaker. And wall creepers are blood crawlers, but weaker. Actually, are they weaker? I don't even know. Seem about the same, so they can hang out with each other. Wall of Flesh. There's some things about it that are annoying, but I think it's just a regular jerk. And it's not even as annoying as some other bosses. Is it more annoying than Queen Bee? I don't think so. I think it's between Brain of Cthulhu and Queen Bee in annoyance. And then we have this guy, real annoying. Immune to fall damage, immune to knockback, but pretty easy to dodge if you're even slightly competent and have movement speed buffs. But also kind of annoying, because you're just trying to fish, right? Fuck off, bruh. So I just say an alien swarmer, but more annoying, pretty much. And what the fuck? I already did Eye of Cthulhu. I already did the twins. What is this? Hello? Oh, this is the Wandering Eye. This is like the hard mode Demon Eye. Okay. So like, where's Demon Eye? Just like slightly more annoying Demon Eye. More annoying than Crim Slime? Yeah, because it's tankier and flies around. More annoying than Psycho. Wish I could save this, by the way, but this fucking shit site won't let me log in. I think that's about where that stays. Werewolves make you bleed, but they give you a fuckload of gold, and they spawn on full moons, pretty much exclusively. Or literally exclusively, that's not what I meant, but like, on a full moon, all you'll see is werewolves. Give you a shitload of gold. I think that's just a regular jerk. But where in regular jerk? That is the question. Probably above the dungeon stuff. Probably above that. Above that, like between the two Blood Moon fishing things. And we have this like crystal thing in the old one's armies that makes like a weird perimeter beam that I don't really remember what it does. Dies too fast for me to see what it actually does. Don't know what you accomplish, but your confusion makes me sad, so you're going in minor annoyance. And we have this wholesome looking puppy dog. Even though it doesn't seem like it, just another foot soldier thing. It's kind of just like an easier unicorn. So you're kind of just like there. Yeah, I'd say it's accurate. It's like the same mental state I'm in when I'm fighting Eye Cthulhu for the first time in a playthrough. World feeders. It's actually really satisfying to hit all the different segments, even if you don't do very much damage. And it's a good source of cursed flames, so I'd say only slightly more annoying than these three. Maybe less annoying than Corruptor, because Corruptor's attacks are kind of pain in the ass. Where did I put Grim Reaper? Because Wraith has got to go like one slot below wherever he is. I have a hard time seeing. There we go. Between Floaty Gross and the Grim Reaper. And then Wyverns. I used to be more annoyed by these back when I was bad at the game and they would just kill me over and over, but now that I can dodge, I just see them as a free source of resources. So like it's pretty much just if harpies were worth fighting and weren't common as fuck. So where do I put that? Less annoying than blood eels. It's like the same feeling when I'm fighting a spore zombie. It's like, oh hey, free shit. Put it in like by Anamorph fungus, but like, because that's just a walking dollar sign. But wyverns are a legitimate threat, similar to spore zombies. Spore zombies are pretty strong. Yellow slime is stronger than red slime and this guy, but weaker than those, and probably just as annoying. Yetis just kind of offend me with how bad their sprites are. I don't think it's bad in like professional, or like I just think it looks ugly. Like it's not bad per se, it's just ugly to look at. Where did I put Krampus? Wherever I put Krampus, this guy's going above Krampus. Where's fucking Krampus, dude? You think I'd be able to spot it, see it from a mile away? I find it funny Arapaima is so high, but that makes sense. Because it's like they infest the waters, they make you bleed, they're annoying to kill. I don't see Krampus. There he is. Just Krampus, but ugly looking. It's also annoying when you want to get other shit to spawn that you're trying to get banners for. So, like basically the same as Scarecrow. Maybe a little stronger than those. Probably weaker than that guy, because at least he gets a buff in the water. This guy is a Blood Moon Merman. As he gets lower, he gets more movement speed, and he's completely immune to knockback. So where did I put the eyeball? The Wandering Eye. So Wandering Eye's here. This guy is like slightly lower, but not that much lower. And then Deerclops. I've only fought him once, and it was by accident, and it was in the off-camera video I'm going to upload, but he didn't seem too bad. When you're running away, he's kind of annoying, when you don't have immunity to knockback, because he spawns stupid hands to stop you. The slow effect is kind of dumb. His invulnerability when you're out of range makes sense, but is still annoying. I would just put him in, like, Jerk, but, like, not very highly in Jerk. Just seems like a forgettable, like, not forgettable, he's cool, but like, he's weak. It's not that strong. But I guess it's like the game he's from, he's weak in that game too. Like right below all the projectile enemies, but above Blood Eel. So like, here's the full like thing, save/download. Let's download that shit, why not? Download image. Does this actually work? Log in. I'm trying, bitch! You won't fucking let me. Like, let me log in. I have a Twitter account. Why won't you let me log in? Wait, maybe it'll work? Nope. Doesn't fucking work. Anyway. Open this bad boy up. Okay. Here we have the full entirety of the list. I'm going to post this on my community Discord. Your freaking shit got in the way. You can't see the whole thing. What's wrong with you? I can fix this. Let's see. Firebat Terraria. Hellbat. Oh, okay. Guess that's what those are called. Copy image. I can fix this easy. Easy peas. Go fuck yourself, tier maker dickheads. With your stupid ass login that don't work. Go fuck yourself. Wrecked, outplayed, destroyed. Where the fuck's the search? There it is. Martian saucer. Babada boop. Bibbida bop. Oh god. Put him right over here. Okay, nice and beautiful like. Got it, got it. Grab this. Bam, bam, bam. Ease. Completed. Save that shit. Wait, what? My image.png, what a terrible name. Anyway, that's the video. This is the tier list in its entirety. Pretty much exactly what I feel. The only enemies that are really annoying are like bats. Those tohu slimes, as I call them. Crawltipede and the solar pillar, this piece of shit, and harpies. I hate harpies. Harpies can get their own tier, but like, I guess I could have done that. But there's a lot of shit in this game. So like, regular jerk, fuck this guy, and nuclear hemorrhoid. Alright. That's it for the video. I'll see you next time.